Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. We've got an exciting show for you. It is the weekend, and we are counting down. Black Friday's almost here. It is just, you know, they consider Black Friday the busiest shopping day of the year. I got to say, I think any day can be the busiest shopping day of the year when you've got great values, and that is exactly what we're doing today. So 3 hours live from Los Angeles. We've got an amazing lineup. It is actually, you know, the weekend always is cooking. We have got a very, very cool show. There's a big debut. This is a sales show you might expect to see. Okay, the pieces you've seen before, the pieces that are a little bit older. There is a brand new item today that is stellar. It is one of the most incredible classics you can ever own in jewelry, yet not a lot of us are going to go out and just spend $20,000 on a big old diamond, right? So we have the solution. We are going to bring you a diamond pendant. It's a solitaire. It is an incredible style. It is a white diamond. It is VS, and it is the look of a 1 carat round brilliant, which we've done before. $6,000, $59.99, right here on this show. That was about a year ago. Obviously, things have gone up a little bit. Well, we're going to take them way down. So this is an exciting day to be with us. And, you know, this time of year, we might be thinking about gift giving. We might be thinking about something special for someone in our life who loves jewelry. Maybe that's just us. That's okay, too. Gift giving to yourself is a-okay. We have got the diamond solitaire pendant coming up in a little bit. I cannot wait to show it to you. It's pretty limited, so we're going to do it in 1 hour. So that is exactly, well, actually 58 and a half minutes. But there is a countdown going on for that diamond piece as well. And, of course, on sale. How about a big debut on sale? Love that. We also are going to bring you a diamond ring. That's one of our classics, a 3-row style. It's got princess and rounds. We're going to bring you a Tanzanite. And since we love diamonds, what about a bracelet? What about one of the largest diamond tennis bracelets? That's big. Now, when we do single individual diamonds in a row, the largest we get is about 10 carats. This is a bigger look because it's actually 3 rows in diamonds, so it gives you that bigger width, bigger wow factor to your diamonds, and we're going to see that on a major discount. We've got the yellow, we've got the white gold. It's about 5.5 carats in diamonds. So that's here. Aqua's here. Turquoise is here. It is going to be quite the day. And if you love some of the most rare stones in the world, you are in for a treat. We have a trio of blowouts on our purple Paraibas. Yes, 3 one-of-a-kinds only. Great. Then we've got also, I decided let's really, since, you know, it's a sale with a 10% off, discount, the more you spend, the more you save. So I thought let's bring out the biggest and best yellow diamonds we have. I have 3 over 1.5 carat stones for you that are going to be on the way today. There's a heart shape, there's a trillion, and there's a pair. And they're all going to be well over a carat with lots of diamonds around them. So looking forward to that as well. It's a fun day. I hope you can get requests in too, because we love those. We are really taking anything out from the vault that you'd like to see, giving you a 10% discount as well. Remember, there's no final sale associated with this event. So that is very exciting, because usually when the discounts get this good, it is a final sale, and that's that. So here's where, again, you've got a full money back guarantee as well. So get shopping. Let's get started with an amazing idea. And by the way, there's something new for the gentleman. A moonstone, you know those great faceted stones we've been seeing? I have one for the gents today, or a gal who likes a really big ring. And we even have something new that we've never had before that I'll give you a little sneak peek of right away. It is something special in jewelry. We've never brought you anything. What about getting a 29 karat Tanzanite for very inexpensive price tags? So I got one, so we'll show you that as well. Let's take a look at this though. Sapphires to start, if you will. It's going to be our sapphire rounds here, and we're going to get you 111, 93.98. Remember, what you see is what you get. We've got, I think we're going to be doing this show without a light today, so what else is new? But that is our really special 5-stone style. So it's a really beautiful multicolored look without being, sometimes, you know, the multicolors give you like all kinds of different colors. This is still keeping it all in that same type of range where you've got your yellow, you've got your green, you've got your blue, you got the pink and the purple as well. So it's kind of a nice little shift in that we're really seeing with the jewel tones here, all rounds, all set in a band style. You can get 1 or you can get 2. You can even choose your favorite if you have one. They look pretty identical to me, but if you have a favorite, top or bottom, let me know. We'll help you out with that as well. But it's an exciting day, and again, get ready. We got big blowouts, big sale prices, 1.5 carats of sapphires, no diamonds here needed. I think the sapphires really are giving their own diamond brilliance in life themselves, aren't they? Who needs diamonds when you got stones flashing like that? So we're going to take it on down for you. It's our very first callers, and again, if you want to get both, you may. I think it's going to be that sister ring or that best friend ring, or you maybe want to get one for you and your daughter. That's an idea as well. if I can make this really affordable, you'll be saying yes to both, and that's really exciting. But real quick look on the hand here, and it's a band that can be worn stacked with other things as well. You don't have to wear it on its own. You've got that nice straight edge to it. So if you want to wear it, you know, in conjunction with maybe a diamond band or next to a wedding set, whatever you want to do, you can just add that September birthstone in those multicolors, 5-stone style. And we love a good 5-stone band around here, but we especially love it when it's actually under $1,000. Not even $9.99 though, so come on in. We've got 2 available. That will be it. They stay in the yellow gold. There is going to be a free ring sizing situation. That's what we do here. So free shipping, free sizing. How about a money back guarantee as well? We love that too. And all the exciting features you love about shopping here, but now with a better sale price than ever before. So it is time to get shopping, okay? So we've got our better than $9.99. I'm gonna make it $8.88. You know what, skip that. Let's go even lower. $777 a band. And that way, after discount, because remember the price on the air is not actually the price you pay, you get 10% at checkout. So it's really that immediate, in this case, $77.70 savings. So a $699 price tag for the band, 1 or 2. Take them both if you want to. And again, if anything sounds really good and you're in a hurry, and we know it's a busy time of year. I mean, obviously, we're getting ready. We've got the big celebrations coming up this week and the big feast, Turkey Day, all that good stuff. So if there's something you want to see sooner rather than later, just pick up the phone and dial in. We are a very interactive show. I was just thinking about that. You know, when could you call into a TV show? And essentially, or not even call in, you can get so many of you message me during the show on air, and then within seconds I'm getting your request ready. I was thinking about what a neat little luxury that is, you know, to be able to interact with your favorite TV show where you also get your favorite idea and favorite item, and that's just on the spot, like not wait a week or let's go check, like let's do it now. So that's really exciting. It's a really neat way to shop when you're talking about also those wish list items that you might be thinking about that I know a lot of you, I know because I'm a shopper too. A lot of us who really love to shop, sometimes we hold on and wait for that item that we want and just wait for that sale. And we always know, okay, when that sale strikes, I'm all over it. Well, we're in that sale mode, and Black Friday countdown is on. So it doesn't get any better. You don't have to wait. And I love that about it because, you know, waiting around, because that's a busy time next week, a lot going on. So if you want to just snap up your favorites, do it quickly so you can get us, again, get that great value before it disappears, because you know, less than a week away and that's going to be gone. So here's what we're going to do. $6.99 on the bands. Take a look here really quickly at the 1 or 2. Take whichever one you like. And again, if you have a preference, I'm happy to help you out with that. So there's a new Sphene today. It's around. We have a beautiful, remember all the bangles last night sold out? We got a big Burma bangle today. I'm looking forward to that. And that diamond solitaire 1 hour from now. Very excited about it. The diamond solitaire, tell a friend if you know anybody who's looking for a diamond solitaire, or maybe wants to have, I mean, I can't wait to show it to you. I didn't get a chain. I wanted to find a chain somewhere, but I didn't find one because I wanted to wear it for you. It's big. It's really big. So I'm excited about it. It's a 1 carat look without the 1 carat price tag, the $6,000 piece we've had before, but it's a really good time, and I'm so excited about it. And it's a great gifting opportunity because everyone can wear it. There's no no particular style you need to have. Everybody can wear a 1 carat solitaire. So that's coming up in less than an hour. So get ready. It's going to be on the way. And there's our band. Jason, let me know if you want 1 or 2. And you know what I saw today? Just this great piece out of the vault that feels very, I don't know, it feels like whimsical and fun and, you know, kind of fabulous in the best way. Take a look at this. This is, and maybe it's just because I've been using a shopping bag as an umbrella. I found when you live in Southern California your whole life, a lot of us don't own umbrellas, and we just had like the most historic rain. We had a year's worth of rain in a couple of days. And so, you know, I was looking at this piece and I was like, oh, that's so pretty, because I said last night, I said, there's nothing glamorous about the rain. And then I take it back because I found this piece. I'm like, wait, that's glamorous. And it's like raindrops of sapphires and a beautiful umbrella brooch or pendant. How cool is that? So it's item number 112, 3709. I've been really raiding the vaults, kind of going back into the deep, dark corners and finding those really unusual pieces that maybe we don't show all the time, because I don't know who has $89.99 to spend on a brooch or a pendant. But I've got 3709 here for you. So it's our carat 55 in sapphires. That is all 18 karat solid gold. This is brushed. All of that, that's why it's got that great sheen. I mean, isn't that great? You know, a lot of umbrellas I would assume are like laminated or something, you know, to really waterproof them. Well, this has got that sheen from that satin finish. The rest is mirror finish. You've got your handle, and then it's like the raindrops. Now, again, it's not it might be a faulty umbrella, but I'm okay with it because it's raindrops of sapphires coming through, and just all these amazing colors. I'm holding it by the bail, but there's also a pin that goes right down vertically through the center. So you've got a really multiple ways to wear it. So you will find a lot lot of fun, fabulous ways to put that on. A pendant, a brooch, a lapel, wherever you want to wear it. Look at the size of this thing though. It is so cool. And it's affordable, otherwise I wouldn't bring it out, because if it was $90 or $89.99, I just would not think that's going to be in everybody's wheelhouse when you've got 1 3/4 inch top to bottom. I will try it on the neckline. I mean, it would be a statement piece for sure. We have that great diamond solitaire coming up a little later, but look how that would look on its own as well. So if you're thinking about a really important, maybe you just, again, love a whimsical piece, love designer, and yet so many ways to wear it, because you could even put it on a lapel as a brooch. So it's anything you want to do. I'll show you up close as well. Why not? We've got multi-sapphires in the band. Now I can't help it but show you the multicolored sapphires here in the umbrella. And let me move it back. Okay, there we go. And we've got sapphires, and I've said this before on this piece, it might be Sapphire. They're not listed as such, but you know, those bright greens are probably not sapphires. The yellows, the pinks, the blues are, the purples are, but those may be Sapphire garnets mixed in. But again, the designer just called it Sapphire, so we'll go with it. 21 points in diamonds, and let's do this. A really great value. It's a huge reduction in price. I mean, you'd spend more on just the gold, no doubt. We're gonna make it under $2,000 and not even $19.99, and this is prior to 10%, so take advantage of it. And we've got $18.88. I just had to show it to you. I mean, that's just not everything's going to be as whimsical as that. I don't think there's anything else that's quite as whimsical as this one is, but there you can see there's that, and I'm sorry, I said it was vertical. It's actually horizontal. I was mistaking the handle of the umbrella for the pin. The pin goes right behind the umbrella itself horizontally. So just again, it's easy with a brooch. You can wear it any which way. You don't have to wear it straight up and down or side to side. You can do diagonals. You can do whatever you want with the brooch, but the bails are at the top, so you can put your chain right on through it, have it floating on your chain. So $18.88, $16.99 at checkout, and then we do have some bigger bangles. I do have a Moonstone drop today, not only the gents ring that's new, but a pair of drop earrings that I know we've had some requests for more of them. So let me show you those really quickly. These are going to need my help a little bit, but they are a great drop earring, and they're pear-shaped stones set in this great design. We'll come in a little bit closer here, and then again, bear with me so I can just go run around here, zoom that camera in, then prop them up with the tweezers and show you what they look like. In that, we went from raindrops to rainbows of color here. So there's definitely a theme, multicolored sapphires, then we go to the multicolored sapphire. It's all connecting, isn't it? And this is our Moonstone earring, a brand new style, 1129741, and 3 carats of pear-shaped moonstones. That's just one of them. Here's the other. So you can see what they look like together, because they are a really good match. And of course, these are delivering unbelievable color because of that faceting. Very different from the typical cabochon cuts you see out there. It's that extra fancy facet pattern. 20 points in diamonds that wrap their way. It's a double halo, but it's almost as if it's twisted. So think gold, think diamonds, wrapping around the design, and yet it is 3 carats exactly of the Moonstone, so 1.5 carats each. And I'll prop the other one up for you as best I can, and we'll see how the left-handed tweezing's going today. Take a look at that. There it is. So there they are together, and yet they've got that little bit of drop that you're going to see at the top that's all mirror finished gold, and then a post and a butterfly backing. So let me show you what one looks like, because that one's cooperating at the moment. So we'll show you what one looks like lengthwise, give you a measurement there, and then prop one up on the ear for you so you can see how they're going to drop. But there's that sheen off that gold section up top, diamonds and gold around it, and then it is 1 1/8 of an inch from top to bottom. So a really good look, and yet you see the shimmering effect. I mean, it just is the most vibrant iridescence you could ever imagine getting. And most stones are going to give you one color, not every color. And so to see these the way they are, so beautifully done, it's probably why the rings have been so popular, but maybe you're loving your ring, or maybe you're just more of an earring gal. Here's what they look like from a distance away to show you how they're going to look just size-wise, to give you a little size reference on what a little over an inch looks like, and then you can see that little bit of movement from those colors. We'll go back up close and we'll get you a look at the pair, and we're going to make these really affordable. It's maybe our 3rd ever Moonstone earring with these highly collectible faceted stones that we have, and they're so luxury. They are, and they go with everything. I think that's a great way to do a drop that you know is going to go with absolutely everything you wear. And we're going to do them right now for I don't think $69.99 is going to work. So it's a sale event. I'm putting everything on sale first. You get to take your extra 10% off. It just works. Everybody gets a value, and that means every single item 10% off. This is a time when, I know, stock up on jewelry. Yeah, you could with all the savings you have. And this brand new pair of earrings is going to be $1,999 only. There's $200 extra off that price too. So $17.99 at checkout if you'd like to get the one and only pair of Moonstone drop earrings today. Again, a men's style is here. I've got 2 great men's rings. One's a star sapphire. that's more like a ruby actually. It's more red. And then we have the Moonstone faceted for the guys, which we have never had before. So that should be exciting. And $19.99 turns them into $17.99 on that one if you'd like to get them. And then we've got a great valuable Paraiba, but at a tiny price. So that's going to be exciting as well. And then again, call me if you like the Moonstones. I love the way those move. It's just spectacular. The multicolors, but it's an iridescence. It's not like a rainbow in the primary colors. It's a little softer than that. It's a little more like, again, not striped effect where one color goes to another, goes to another. This is more like the colors are overlapping, like they all exist all at once, okay? So then we have, let's get to that Paraiba ring. Why not? And again, multicolored sapphire rings are here if you'd like them. Here's our band style. This is a pear shape. It's Paraiba. That is the copper bearing stone that, of course, comes in a lot of different colors, but this is the way to get that real traditional color. It's the blue and the green. This time maybe about 60% green, about 40% blue. The Paraiba is stunning. It's neon, it's bright. There's a lot of folks that love Paraibas just because it's giving a neon and a brightness most stones don't do. And that's why, one of the reasons we love it, but it's also highly valuable. And it's also mined out, and it's also really rare, and there's not a lot of jewelry stores where you're gonna go find it. Certainly diamonds, like what I'm gonna show you later, they're everywhere, they're easy to compare. This one's a little tougher. So it's one of those that's always a bit of a struggle because it's not like you've seen it on every network as you flip through the dial. It's not like you went into that jewelry store and that mall store yesterday and said, oh yeah, I saw their Paraibas and wow, it barely exists in the world. And so that's what's so important about getting one fabulous one here is that, again, most people in the wholesale world are not even trading it right now. They're holding on to it, they're keeping it, they're not even concerned with selling it or trading it at all. They're really just keeping it to themselves because we're watching the value soar. And of course, as they do that, as they hold on to it, it essentially makes it even more precious. And therefore, what? Value goes up. So they know what they're doing. They're monopolizing it a bit, and we are not. We are saying here it is, and here it is on sale. And it's never something where we're saying let's make it exempt from the sales show. It's all got to go. Everything that we have is on sale for you. So let's take a look at it again and give you this beautiful solitaire. Now this one's going to have the diamonds on the sides. So there are diamonds, and I'm just going to resituate our wheel here so we can hope to find a center here. And we've got that beautiful, well, I'll do a little extra rhodium on that one when you pick it up in this white gold. But it is a very, very special piece, and you've got that blue-green. It's bright. It's a 70 pointer. It's 9025 is the number, and yet this one's all in 18 karat solid gold too. So it simplifies it. We had those great wonder rings last night by request. I just think that would be beautiful. If you want to, on days when you want to jazz it up a bit, you can add those wonder rings to it, one or two of them. But you see the diamonds are sitting. I love that they did it right below the girdle of the stone, so you're still seeing the stone and its presence and its color from all the angles. It's not like you have to look at it from the front. You're seeing that beautiful color come all the way through because they just kind of had a little bit of the halo kind of sunk in on the profile there, so you can really appreciate all of that gorgeous gem material and the bright blues and greens it gives. 7 points and diamonds are going to go around it. Stays in the white gold. Here it is on the hand for reference, and it's a solitaire. But that's what's fun about solitaires. You know, you can build up around it when you want to. You can't take a big ring and make it smaller on a day you want to be a little more simple, but you can take a more simple ring and a straightforward design and add to it on days when you want to feel a little extra glam. But this stone is delivering the glam. It always does. It's a beautiful rarity. We're going to blow it out right now. It's only going to be, you know what, I was going to do $29.99. Let's take it even lower for you. It's a big Saturday. Saturdays are meant for shopping, especially with the holiday week about to kick off and so much excitement surrounding this time of year, holiday time, hopefully friends and family that you're going to get to cherish this time together. And yet we are so excited to have the jewelry that in often cases, I will say, when you're shopping this weekend, you will have a lot of these pieces before the holiday get together. And that's pretty exciting because a lot of what's here, again, white gold, it stays. All we got to do is simple sizing, shipping, and then guess what? It's out to you. And a lot of you are wearing your jewelry you pick up this weekend by that time you sit down on Thanksgiving dinner. So isn't that great? Because again, 2 to 3 days, you got your piece, you're wearing it, it's fabulous. So no need to wait and just treat yourself now and start having those holiday shopping moments for yourself. Get what you really love. So instead of $29 or even $19, we're not even going to do, oh, I wasn't even thinking $1,500. When there is 18 karat gold and a lot of it, that of course is a rarity. We're going to make it better. It's $1,111. And the method to that madness is after you take your 10% off, not only is that the lowest price ever already, but it's going to be actually right at $9.99. So you get that better value. Well, $1,000, really, again, that's important, right? $1,000, and it's yours. So take advantage, and $1,000 only to get something like that is really important when it's Paraiba, clean, bright, almost a carat, and that 18-karat gold band with your diamonds. Now, we do have those bracelets. Make sure you let me know if you have any questions about anything or you want to see something specific brought out. That is probably the most important thing that I can't stress enough when we talk about sale events. And again, get those wish list items while they're still here. You're still early on in the sale where not everything has been shown yet because we only started this a couple days ago. So it's still a good time where you can say, yeah, I got that wish list. Let me go pick one or two of the items off my wish list and see if they're still around and get that big savings and that great discount. So there's our Paraiba. And then we're going to go ahead and move right along, show you the men's Moonstone. This is just a fun one. You know, sometimes we just got to show fun pieces that are unusual that you can watch every show we do, and yet you've never seen anything like this. Here is the men's Moonstone. Oh, what I've got on my wheel there, but here's the men's Moonstone. Look at that. That is an emerald cut, and wow. It's a little bit, it's interesting. It's a little softer color than some, which I think really works for this style. So look at that. It's got that great sheen. It's like a golden sheen, but you see in all the colors, purples, blues, turquoise, aqua, pinks and purples, and they're all there. And then we do this great double row in diamonds going right down the middle. It's 1129,732, and that is our 211 emerald cut. Could be a lady's ring if you like a lot of gold and diamonds, but it's our 211 Moonstone emerald cutting. Love that. And then it's got a 51-point diamond weight as well. Finished on the inside. We don't do a men's ring without this. It's got to have an under gallery. When you start to go really, really heavy in gold, it's not always a necessity. If it's like that last band, the Solitaire we just had doesn't need an under gallery. It's a band. The band is the under gallery. But when you start going wider and make these overall, you know, heftier sizes, you've got to have that under gallery if you want to wear it all the time with comfort. And so there's not a quote unquote men's ring that we do that does not feature an under gallery here. That's really important. It's a crucial, just a nice little extra that we throw in because we want it to be, obviously, if it's not comfortable, you're never going to wear it. If you're not going to wear it, don't buy it. If you're not, you know, that whole thing. It doesn't make any sense to buy something you're never going to wear. It doesn't matter if it's $1, you've wasted it. So that's really important. So the comfort is built in. That requires a lot of extra gold, and you know what that's doing these days. Here's what we're going to do instead of $69.99. I'll try it on. It is that fabulous Moonstone, and I'll tell you, this one is really, that just works with the way the diamonds are set around it. Allows that stone to just have no end almost. It just looks like it kind of goes on infinitely, where you don't really see the difference between where the Moonstone stops and the diamonds begin. It just feels like that Moonstone keeps going into the beautiful brilliance of diamonds. But couldn't that be a ladies ring? I mean, it's sized right now more as a lady style. It could be. If you like a heavier type band, no problem there. But we're going to take it lower than $69.99. And I hope that light will work by the top of the hour because, boy, do we need that for the diamonds. So here's what we're going to do. $69 it will not be. A fabulous, fabulous value. And again, our only gents Moonstone. Nice of us to put one of those together, I think, because you don't see that all the time. And we just introduced these a few weeks ago as far as this private collection, super high-end, crazy rare Moonstone, and we haven't seen a lot of these stones, again, in the bigger size that's even worthy of a men's piece. And of course, everything I've been showing for the gals has been sold and gone. So again, great chance to pick it up, and nothing says that a gal can't wear it. I would wear that ring in a heartbeat. Love the big substance of the gold, love the finishing, love the diamonds around it. We're gonna make it better than $69. I'll just blow it out. It's gonna be $2,999. We'll go over 50% off on that one of a kind in the emerald cut. Moonstone for the gentlemen or ladies, whichever. Just again, you gotta like a lot of gold. A lot of gold weight we have. And I'm gonna show you something really fabulous that we've never seen before. 9 years, never had anything like what I'm gonna show you next. Never. It's wild. And it is so beautiful. And so now there's a fresh kind of feel about what I'm gonna show you that feels very, very much kind of on trend with what we're seeing. So I'm gonna show you a really special new piece that we have. Let me just go ahead and give you a little preview of it here on the hand. This is all natural, including not heated. This is a huge piece of rough Tanzanite. We're calling it freeform, but it's in its rough state. This is how the gem crystal is mined. And yet it is unheated, which you know usually to get those deep dark colors in Tanzanite, you gotta heat it. 1129,720 is something really new. And we've never had anything super, super rare. Look at that. That's no side, like there's no front or back to it. Yes. Thank you. Our Paraiba's gone in the Solitaire. And this is where you're going to see it up close, but I wanted you to see it from a distance away. It feels like what we're seeing from where a lot of people obviously, and we love wearing crystals for their metaphysical properties, but you know as well as I do, if you wear like a piece of crystal jewelry, meaning not crystals like man-made synthetics, I'm talking about like a rough crystal. What it is it's going to be, you want it to be unheated if you're a believer in, like, let's say you use crystals for healing or crystals for the metaphysical properties. You don't want it to be heated because that would actually take away any of its ability to do what gemstones are capable of doing. And here's our rough form, our rough piece of Tanzanite, which is a 28 karat 19 in an 18 karat gold design, which keeps it simple. It's basically like this end cap, if you will, that's all custom made to wrap around the top part of your Tanzanite, and then we've added the bail. So it's our 28 karat 19. It's the unheated crystal. It is really cool. You see how it's not, when we say rough crystal, it's not rough. It's got a nice little kind of tumbled texture to it, but we leave it as natural as possible here. So you can enjoy it for what it is and get that piece like you couldn't get any more like straight out of the earth, really organic feel than that. And so we'll show it up close, but I do want to get you a link here before we go on because that is a very large stone. And last time I had a 30 karat Tanzanite, it was about $25,000. This one's going to be more affordable. There's the 1-inch style. Of course, it's a bail that you're going to put your favorite chain through. Yellow gold in this case. It's going to stay in the yellow. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Well, well, well. There it is. And up next to the blues, you see how really, again, purple it is. Very rich neon saturated. So it's looking a lot like the blue wings, which is kind of amazing, which you know the blue wings are heat treated, as almost every Tanzanite is. And so that's what it looks like from a distance away. We're going to take it on over up close as well. So you can see this is really fabulous because that's the fun part, I think, to see that detail. There you go. And of course, mirror finished gold. Excuse the fingerprints because I was just holding it. But look at how stunning that is, where you can see every little nuance. That's how the material looks before you facet it. So you see there what it's like in its more or less rough state. And we're going to blow it out so that you can have something unique and specialty if that's what you're looking for. And don't forget, I know our big top of the hour is coming up. It's in about 33 minutes and 20 seconds. So get ready because the diamond, it's going to be early. We're doing it early today because it's very limited. So we're doing it on the early side. I'm purposely having to show it before everybody usually tunes in just because we are going to sell out of them. So that diamond solitaire is going to be coming up at the top of the hour, 33 minutes from now. But this one's got to go first. And you know what we're going to do? Huge value on this one. A $79.99 piece. I don't have any problem with $79.99 because it's a 28 karat plus. So if we think about it from a per carat level, and what makes this it's not any less special because it's not faceted in a traditional way. If anything, you've got, first of all, it's unheated and it's still giving that saturated color. So it's more special in that regard. But to even put it in perspective, right now, we're just basically hanging out $285 a carat. So there's something impressive there. Now, if you want to take it out of the 18 karat gold and facet it and you've got a gem cut, fine, go ahead. You can do that. This is how they start. But instead of $79.99, I mean, think about that. It's $285 a carat. Instead, I'm going to go even lower, and we're going to make this inexplicable for you. And 18 karat gold and a lot of it as that top end cap there with that bail. We're going to blow it out. It's not even half that price. We've never had anything like it, so come on in quickly because obviously there's a lot of people waiting for those new, that fresh, that updated, what haven't you seen, what don't you already have. You know, it's hard to, I always say it's hard to sell people the jewelry they've already got because it's jewelry. It's not something you need like 10 of. Right? There's even a pair of jeans. You can have a pair of jeans you can have 10 of because they're all a little bit different. One's going to be distressed and one's going to be a darker, you know, indigo, and one's going to be an acid wash, and you're going to have different looks, right? So you can have 30 pairs of jeans. You can have 25 pairs of jeans, whatever. But you probably don't need the same exact jewelry piece over and over and over and over. But when it's different, that's what gets the real wow factor. And instead of $4,000, which is already half off, we're not leaving it there. And now this per carat got just crazy low, because that's at $142 a carat. And remember, we're not even accounting for the 18 karat gold. One only, blow it out, $2,999. That way we're essentially at $100 a carat. And you've got that deep saturated, all natural, unheated. When it's that color, that's not how it typically comes out the ground. You usually have to heat it for a long time to actually get that color saturation. So it's also that more important material because it is so saturated naturally from the earth. It didn't get any treatment whatsoever, and you've got almost 28.19 of material there in that 18 karat solid. So really special piece there. Feels almost casual too. Like if it was a 28 karat pendant, we've got one. It is also done with 3 carats in diamonds. It's very dressy. It's dressed up. It's an elevated look. But this style, I feel like you could wear it more casually. You know, like I'm in more of like a denim type of look, and yet, you know, I'm probably not going to wear the massive diamond piece today, but that style could be worn every single day. And you can also layer it up with different things too, because that drop, being lengthy like it is also a great look when you put that a little longer than, let's say, your diamonds by the yard. So it's a great new piece and one only there. Let's show you another great pendant here. This is our Kunzite. Kunzite with this time a little upgrade in the very large yellow diamond that you're seeing here. So there's our Kunzite yellow diamond combination. Call me on the Tanzanite. Rough material, love that, first time ever. And then here we go with the 112-9541 in the fabulous Kunzite. Now I'm going to need to tip this up to look at it more directly here for you, but we'll get you an item number with a 482 stone. Then you've got the yellow diamond at 27 points, and that's what it looks like. It's the same great saturation we're used to seeing, just minus the fingerprints, hopefully. And there it is. So there's that great saturation level in the stone. So take a good look at that, because when I set it down to show you the yellow diamond, you're going to see it at a slightly different angle. But that's your face-up look at the Kunzite. Then you've got the yellow diamond, which is so very bright. Very important stone there, also natural, unheated, untreated in that diamond. It's 27 points in the pear shape, and we get to blow it out. This is the exciting part about a discount show. And the fact that, yeah, 10%, that's great, but it's the discount you're getting prior to that as well that's saving you on top of saving. So you get that extra, it's like a double the sale, double the fun, hopefully double the shopping and double the collecting as well. But when you have a 1-inch style, it's about the same length as that last one. Kunzite being the pink spodumene we adore, but that really saturated color, so it's less pink and more purple and blue. And that's really where it's no different than Tanzanite, where we see neon stones with Tanzanite, and we don't want them to be lavender stones if we're looking for quality. And instead with this one too, you get normally a very light shade of pink. It can be just a whisper of pink. This one got that intensity. So that's where it gets to the neon. That's when you know it's high quality, because it's giving you purples, really purple more than anything. I don't see as much pink. I don't think anybody, if you asked anyone off the street what color is that, they would say pink. They would say probably purple and orchid color if they're getting real specific. But that's got that neon we love, and the yellow diamond. And the first caller gets it for less than $39.99, a much better price tag for today. And then we're getting ready. I know that big top of the hour. I hope you'll be with us for it. Tell a friend who loves diamonds. If anybody out there is shopping for that really ultimate holiday gift idea, and you know what she wants diamonds. Any jewelry lover wants diamonds. Diamonds before anything else. We've got the diamond solitaire that is normally $59.99 right here on this show. We lead in diamonds. Today is a whole different deal. Big, big, big wow factor. Okay? So get ready. And then instead of $39, $29, $19, we are going to go all the way down. Make this $1,299 only for that one, and that'll be $11.69 at checkout if you'd rather. So why not take advantage of that great price tag there? And don't forget, we've got some of those great pendants that we saw early on the show, multicolored sapphire designs for you. Lots and lots of exciting things are going to be on the way today, including, of course, that really stunning, stunning diamond pendant that's really the talk of the day for sure. So we're going to really enjoy seeing that one for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here we are. Fabulous value on this one. Let me know if you like it. $12.99. Of course, take 10% off. It's another $130 off, so it makes it $11.69 for you at checkout. Hope you will take advantage of that while it's here. And then onward we move. There's a new color change Sphene. We've got another gents ring, as I mentioned. It's going to be a star ruby. I'll give it a little flash here. Why not? Maybe Moonstone's not quite your thing, but what about a star ruby? Look at that star ruby. Perfect. Yeah, that's the 283, by the way. So it's a huge ruby, and it's got the asterism as well. So extra special there. And I even brought out, this is another one it's not for everybody. It's for the crazy people like me who like some combinations of jewelry. This is the pink and the yellow here. This is too. Only this is done in pink and yellow diamonds. And so if you like something that's got a little uniqueness to it, and that cuff style ring, because it's not actually enclosed, but people always worry, oh, that's gonna fly off my hand. How come the ring is not closed? What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be secure? What if it flies? it's going to fit like every other ring, okay? So let me quell your concerns there, okay? It is going to fit like every other ring just because it's not enclosed all the way. It's just part of the design element. We're still going to size it to fit perfectly for whatever finger you want to wear it on. You get the pink diamond, you get the yellow diamond. They're both really good sizes of diamonds as well. And then the way we just wrap it in double halos and give it that great design. So if you like a little mix, and I like it because you don't have to spend on a pink diamond and a yellow diamond ring. They're some of the most expensive jewelry pieces we have. So if you're going pink diamond, yellow diamond, you're probably going to spend a lot more. This is one fell swoop, collect both of the rare colors here and get them all in one. So easy to wear too, and really pretty colors together, I think, and just feels happy. It's 112-5844. We'll give you a great new markdown on this one. It's got an individual 50-point yellow. So that's a significant size first in the oval. And then you've got a really good size pink at 17. And we do these separately all the time. I'll have a 50-point yellow and I'll have a 17-point pink, and we see them separately as a ring where the centerpiece is right here or the centerpiece is right here and then there's a band. Yeah, but like I said, what's going to happen is that, yeah. Okay, here we go with the Kunzite on the neckline for you. Here we go with the Kunzite, and we have someone verifying the Kunzite right now, as we should be looking at a lot of different pieces here going out the door. Look how pretty that is, though. See how stunning, and you can really see here it's a lower light, although we're kind of in a lower light today overall. But you can see how there's so much of that purpley glow, and then you see as it's still at the top, there's still movement to the Kunzite. So that's about that O-ring, gives it a little bit of extra, just kind of a little articulation we like to see. And then you see that yellow diamond up top, 27 points there, big almost 5-carat here, and a great color, and that is $11.69 if you'd like to get it, and that was 1 inch in the top to bottom. Here we go, back to the yellow and the pink together, and a great look here, don't you think? 17 points, and then we've got the 50-point yellow. So we kind of break it down first with the pink, 17 on the center, 9 on the side, and then you've got the 50 and the yellow and the 12 on the sides, and then we add all the white diamonds together for you, and those white diamonds are going to be a total of 74. So lots going on here with 162 overall on the carat weight. Let me try it on so you know what to expect with these kind of cuff style rings, because it's a little different. And here we go. That's what it looks like from a distance away. I'm going to change my wheel because that little gouge in the wheel is bugging me. And then here's what it looks like. And now remember, you're going to have that teeny tiny little gap. I'm going to go ahead and ask you to get your size that you need. We'll size it for you still. And you also have all 3 gold colors. So talk about a piece that goes with everything. Absolutely. And I would love to see this. Actually, let me try it on right now on the index finger, because that to me is so really bold but low profile. I love bold but low for the index finger. I like it to sit, you know, give me a little more presence because it's a bigger finger on the hand, but I want it to be low profile so it's easy to wear, and this is, yes. Thank you. Enjoy that Tanzanite. So that rough form Tanzanite, that's going to be gone. And then here we go with that really special ring. That is going to be a blowout as well. And of course, you've got, remember, you're saving a bunch of money on everything, 10% off. It saves you a ton. And this is the one and only. And look at how pink it is. So I really want to clarify, there's not like 3 of them sitting in a vault. This is the one you get. So you see how saturated that pink is. You see how very vibrant the yellow is. The whole ring, it's been here a lot. It's been here a long time. And it's been here a long time because it's got that $12,999 price tag that I'm about to completely disregard and give you the greatest value. And like I said, it's so much easier than buying one pink diamond, because a 17-point pink diamond is a big diamond. That'd be about $4,000 on its own. If we just took that section of the ring and put it on its own band, that's a big time piece. Then you've got the yellow, which goes even larger. So that's its own significant style as well. So when you put it together, should be more. We're taking that $13,000, getting rid of it. It's going a lot lower than that. The very first caller is going to get this one for, you know what, just send it on out. $29.99. I'll take $10,000 off the price tag, and we'll make it really easy for one caller. So that's going to end up being $26.99 instead. You got $300 extra saved. Congratulations, Jason. Who got that beautiful Tanzanite? Oh my goodness, she's gonna love it. Where was she calling from? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. It's so much fun. It's a beautiful, unique piece, and I love just the casualness of it. But it's big and bold, but casual, because, again, when you're wearing a 30 carat. All right, so let's talk about also, this one's $29.99. That'll go. $26.99 for 2. It's a 2-in-1. It really is. You've got the perfect pink diamond halo, the perfect yellow diamond halo. Everything about it is outstanding. And then, do we even dare put up the big star ruby for the guys in the watch-inspired style? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll ease our way into that. We've got some rubies mixed with a lot of other stones here in one great designer pendant. It's our last of its kind. So this was a one and done. This is a limited edition piece that we are not going to be creating any longer. This whole design and this concept of mirror finished and brush finished together, a solid burnishing in the stones. Don't you love it? It's 112-8544. Talk about a wearable piece. And another mix and match. This time, not just pink and yellow. We're going to go pink, red, green, blue, and also diamonds as well. Because, you know, we can't have a piece without diamonds, can we? Even though we did have that rough Tanzanite. But that was kind of what made it so unique. This is going to be 21 points in the Colombian emerald. So we really break it down here. 28 points in your sapphire, that's total weight. Because the emerald, there's only one, it's the marquise cut. So you see the one emerald, 28 points in sapphire, that'll be the pink, round, and the blue. Then the rubies, the baguette, and the round, 26 points there, and 25 points in diamond. So there's a lot of carat weights broken down, but what it creates is overall this look in this beautiful oval-shaped style of beautiful satin finishing. Is there anything prettier than satin finishing, the way it glows? There just feels like it's a pearlescence almost. It is like satin. Satin is like, it's a shine, but it's not like a full shine. You know, that's what it has here, but done in gold. And then you've got the chain with it that is going to give you great adjustability. There's finishing on the inside, as you see right there. Now already the bail, that was so smart because the chain, we don't do brushed finishes and chains. So it was smart to do the bail in the mirror finishing to have that transition to the chain. Chain is mirror finished, bail is mirror finished, the rest is brushed. Let me show it to you from a distance, and this chain is worth the price of admission. It comes off the piece if you want it to, so it can be with other pieces as well. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand, and you've got adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and look at that shine off that chain. Look at the way that goes. So even a lobster claw closure, so you've got all the best of the best, and then here's that length that's going to be on the pendant itself, and then come on in because it's not going to last. You know that, and we're never making this style again. There's your 1.25 inches top to bottom, and a look at it here on the neckline as well to show you, oh yeah, that's going to go with everything too, and you can see what a great, almost like those ID styles we see, but instead of having no diamonds or no stones, you get all the stones but set within. So everything is smooth about it. Everything is set into that design. So we'll go back up close, give you a big old value right now, and only one caller is going to take it. Remember how important that is to dial in very quickly. And you also have May's birthstone, July's birthstone, September's birthstone, April's birthstone, just if that combination means something to you. I have a little signet ring I wear on my pinky every day that's just like this. It's a big designer, but it is just like this, where it's different stones of different mixed shapes and different styles of stones, and they're all put together in the surface of a little oval signet ring. And it's just the coolest thing because it means something. All the stones represent someone in my circle. So I love that about it. It just really brings it all together. And we're going to do something right now for you, really important. This one's going to be only $11.11. So yes, it'll be a crazy good value. You're paying $1,000 for the piece, and that's with the chain too. That's with the chain as well. So it's $1,000 out the door with your discount, the finishing on the inside, and you get the chain that's going to go with every yellow gold piece you have. So it's a chain that's going to be your new favorite for that adjustability, for that great diamond cutting you're seeing there that shimmers in the light, and you've got that great burnishing and satin finishing. So that's going to be $11.11 and really $1,000. Then we've got our new Sphene, our men's sapphire, or actually ruby. We've got rubies in a bangle for you. It would actually go beautifully with this pendant because rubies, 5 stone in a bangle all across the top. So that's really important as well. Plus we have diamonds, 5.5 carats of diamonds in a bracelet. And it's so wide and so bold because it's actually 3 rows in diamonds together. So let me know who's got that one. And then here we go with, let's get to the men's piece because this is just going to be outrageously affordable. The best of the best in men's values here. It is a star ruby. It is, I mean, the rubies, when they're cabochon cut, they don't look like bright, bright, bright red. That's the difference. And so if you want to call it a pink sapphire, okay, if you see pink, call it a pink. If you see more purple, but it really is what the star rubies look like because they don't have that stoplight red. They're cabochon cut. So you're still getting natural asterism. This is unheated. It's a very big size. It's in a great mounting. And see what we're going to do. Fully finished on the inside. This is that watch inspired design. Now it's got 2 halos. You're seeing one, but you see one from the top and then you see one from the profile. So it's really dimensional in that way because your stone, being the cabochon, sits up a little higher. You got a great stone here and the value is second to none. Take a look. I think our multicolored design is gone. Yeah, the multicolored necklace is gone. And then here we are with the men's piece, which is item number 112-1614. And it's time for this one to go. And we'll make it really simple and easy. And congrats on that necklace. Wait, well done there, and stays in yellow, of course. And this one's going to be any gold you want. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you decide. And then let's take a look at that. There's that watch link design. It's not movable, though. This isn't like a flexible, movable style. I don't want my rings to be flexible. I want them to stay right where they should. There's the under gallery, honeycomb style under gallery. And here you can see the diamonds. See what I mean? It looks like, oh, is that just reflecting in the gold? No, it's actually 2 rows. One on the front, one on the profile. So 2 rows, but from the look here, 1 straight on. So here's what we'll do for the value. Great big moment. And if you want the yellow gold, go ahead. I'd love to see it in the yellow gold too. I think that'd be amazing together. But we have got one only. I think this is the best men's ring value we've had in a long time. And obviously with gold doing what it's doing, it's tough to make a men's ring inexpensive. It is. There's more gold. There's like 3 or 4 times the gold in a men's ring than there is a ladies' ring on average. So that alone really drives that price. We're going to do better than $69.99. Huge value coming your way. Give me a call. It's not going to be $69.99 any longer. I don't have a problem with that price. It's a good one. But we're going to take it significantly less. And then, yes, we're only about 15 minutes away from the Diamond Solitaire pendant. Limited, 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 which is why I want to make sure you're with us at the top of the hour, because if you wait to call like in hour number 3 or at the end of the show, it is going to be so long gone, because I've got, what, total of 13 of them, so not a lot to go around for sure. So it's going to be wild in here, but let's blow out the men's ring first. And again, gals can wear it too. I have a design just like this at home with a pink sapphire. It's a little bit smaller scale, but I love it because, well, ladies wear that type of watch design as well. So it's really, there's nothing that says, it's just about the carat, the size and the heft of the gold weight. So this is really stunning, and we can check for you. Let me see if that 7 carat still available. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I can show it to you, to our requester on YouTube who wants to see the 7 carat. I can show it because I think it is still available. So let me double check. I think I got it right here, and I do. So I can show that for you. But here we go. Instead of $69.99, best gents ring value, and a nearly 3 carat in the star ruby. Here's what it looks like on the hand. For a little sense of the scale and the size, that's what it looks like. What do you think? Big value coming your way? I actually don't mind it at all in the white gold, but I would say yellow gold with that ruby. Look at how strong the star is. I always like to point out, it's probably going to be 1 star when you open the box because it doesn't lose a star in transit. It's just because we've got 2 lights on it, okay? 2 lights equals 2 stars, 1 light, 1 star. So probably going to see 1 primary star when you see it at home for the first time. But you can play with it, kind of mix and match it as you wish, but I will do better. $2,999. And that will be $300 off as well. So it is go time. Shopping is really, really the name of the game here. And we've got the savings going on for you as well. So yes, I'm not sure if it's, I'm not sure I have a name, but we do have the Tanzanite to show you, so I'll show that next. There was something, and I know Friday night's a busy night, especially as the holiday season gets going. It's when all the holiday parties happen. When you do this for a long time, you know that this time of year, certain days aren't going to have the same viewership that they usually do the rest of the year, like at a random Friday in April. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to recap a Tanzanite from last night. For those of you that weren't with us a few hours ago, this is a Tanzanite that turned out to be, may I just say, the best value. The best per carat price on a museum reserve that we have had. Now, a big part of that was my discount. A big part of that is also the additional discount thanks to this 10% off that's happening. So if you are really a stickler about value, 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 and you want not just a value or a good value or a great value, but you want to be like wearing the crown of value, you want the best ever, this is the Tanzanite I would recommend for you. It's a 7 carat emerald cut. I'll show it next because it is still here. So again, we'll recap it. And for a lot of you, it'll be your first time seeing it. So it's time to jump in on the phone lines. Let's take a look at that star sapphire or star ruby one more time. And then we'll show you the Tanzanite again as well, because this one should be gone. And obviously, again, a lot of people were out and about Friday night, busy, busy, busy. Take a look at this. This is the Tanzanite 7 carat 01. Item number is 9612. Huge baguettes. I like to point out that's what the baguettes look like. I know when they sit up here, they get some glare and they look all shadowy. They're white, bright diamonds, and you see that there from that angle. But to see the Tanzanite do what it does, wow, how fabulous is this? 701, 75 points in diamonds among just 6 of them. So there aren't a whole lot of diamonds here. They're all bigger stones. Then you get the white gold setting. Stays in the white gold, yes. and we are going to give you the blowout price. Now, obviously, that's what this wholesale event is about. It's about getting you the best price possible. It's about getting everything out the door. It's also about melting anything. Now, obviously, last night we ended the show around, what, 8 o'clock? We were here till whatever. There was no melting going on a Friday night because jewelers need rest too. So they need their Friday nights and they need a little downtime as well. But I know that melt process begins Monday morning early. So it is really, actually, no, that I take that back. It might be starting tomorrow because I know we've got a lot of people happening, a lot of people coming in because we are working overtime here to get ready to ship everything on Monday for you. So that's a whole weekend of jewelry sold that we want to get out to you so you can have them as fast as possible. So the melt process starts tomorrow afternoon. So here's where, again, you've got to be on the phone lines if you want this one, because when it goes, it goes. And I'll just kind of make it a little succinct here because we only have about 10 minutes till our diamond top of the hour. And we know a lot of you may have seen this last night. The $12,999 Tanzanite is no longer $12,999. And I got it, I mean, it was like the desperation. It was like the very end of the show. It was really time to move it. I went a lot lower than I ever should, which was $49.99, by the way. The sale price from the vault to you was $49.99, which would have saved you $500. Would have been $4,500. Instead, ended up going even lower, and we got this down below even $4,000, and I went below $35,000. Got this one out the, well, not out yet, but it's probably verifying right now. It's $3,499. But wait, before you start calculating per carats, remember this is 10% off. So you actually get another $350 off. It makes it $3,149, and that makes it $449 per carat. So we've not had a museum reserve, especially an emerald cut that is 7 carats plus in size. You don't get museum reserves for that price per carat. So this is the time to take advantage, and I'll try it on. Now, it does stay in the white gold, so the only thing we need to know is your ring size. That is it. The only thing we need from you is your ring size. Tell us what it is. We size it for free, get it to your door for free. You still have a money-back guarantee as well. And let's try it on, because wow, what a ring that is. And you knew, like, again, you know that's an issue with viewership if that one stuck around from a show last night. That is not the kind of value that would ever stay here. And so again, welcome into Saturday morning where, okay, maybe a little, you know, everyone's kind of easing into the weekend, spending a few hours shopping before the madness of the Saturday begins, or maybe your football team plays at 12:30 like mine does. And, you know, huge game, but, you know, go Trojans. But here's the thing, whatever you're doing, these are the values to take advantage of before somebody else does, because it already got a little preview last night, if you will. And now there's people, again, I wouldn't have brought it out, but you asked for it. Here it is, $31.49 at checkout. And look at those baguettes going side to side as well. So the baguettes stack up. They're all big time. I mean, we talked about this last night, but remember, they're well over 10 points a piece on average, like 12.5 points on average. So that's really important as well, because, you know, they're bigger, they're big chunky baguettes, so they have to have a high clarity to them. Usually a baguette's going to be more like a VVS quality, because if it's even VS, sometimes it shows off something, because it's, again, a bigger size, and it's a really beautiful step facet pattern. So it gives you almost a magnification of an inclusion, so we choose ones that aren't. And $31.49, if you'd like to get it, look at that side to side. So again, no choices to make except the size. You need a beauty there, and $31.49. And don't forget about the Men's Star Ruby, because that's also here for $26.99 at checkout, and a few other pieces as well, like our Moonstone gents ring, our beautiful Kunzite pendant, our umbrella, and the Moonstone drop earrings, a couple of Sapphire bands we started with. So it's a really good time to be shopping. Get your favorites while they're here, and let's see who's got that emerald cut. Yes. Was it a requester? Oh, really? Take a look at this ruby bracelet. You want to go big, you go bold, you go rubies. Burma, 4 carats 32 among 5 stones. How about red flash and rubies? I just love rubies and tanzanites together. When you got a tanzanite with that kind of red flash, love to see it with the rubies paired up. I think that looks great. So that's our ruby bangle, and we are just moments away from the top of the hour. I know we're all waiting, but there's a lot of great values here. In the meantime, let me move that aside and show you our new color change Sphene. Ooh, around. Hello. Now this is wild. Perfect color. I know we saw the 475 go the other day, and we saw the other 5 carat. We saw the 2 bigger rounds have both sold already in the sale. Keep in mind, the sale kicked off Wednesday night, so it hasn't been all that long. and we've seen all the big rounds go. So I felt like this was an important time to say, let's bring out one more round, maybe not 4 or 5 carats, but I think that's going to be good for a lot of people, because if you want more wearable design, more of that, yes, bring in the diamonds, that's for sure. Bridge mounting, this is actually 4 separate rows in diamonds, 2 go underneath, one's top and bottom, and yet compact. So this isn't, we do some of the bridge mountings where they're really wide. You have to love almost like a cigar band style. This is still really situated where it makes it very wearable. Take a look at this. It's going to be our one and only brand new Sphene. It's 1129739. It's a 70-pointer in the center. 70-point round Sphene, color change, lots of colors there all the way around. And we have 95 points in diamonds around it in the bridge. So it's easy to wear. It's all set really well. I would say that Sphene is also really well protected by that halo. You see how it's elevated just above the double row, so it gives it that bridge effect. Here's that dispersion and that color change phenomena all together in one. Yes, diamonds are literally 5 minutes away. 5 minutes till the diamond solitaire. This is also finished on the inside, so it's one of those that's almost situated like a gent's ring because there is so much gold. It's like 4 rings in one. And so we do that. We put that under gallery, all solid on the inside as well, so that it can be very comfortable for you. But look at that Sphene. Just it's, and I know we're going to show you diamonds. We're going to spend some time talking about a really good diamond in a couple of minutes. But even the diamond, even a diamond that's VS and really big, you know what? It's never going to do what this stone does. Nothing disperses quite like a Sphene. There's only a couple stones that do this dispersion level as high as Sphenes do. It's demontoids, it's Sphenes. There are really very few that are going to give you that sparkle beyond what a diamond can, and here is one of them, and yet going to make it so affordable. And first call gets it. It's $49.99, but I will take it lower because even the brand new is going on sale. That's something I'm really dedicated to. Got to make sure that, yes, even the brand new get a great sale price so that you can say, yes, please. It's not $49, $39, $29. You got a great value coming your way, and that diamond pendant is moments from now. Moments. This will be long gone. Then don't forget we have a 1.5 carat yellow diamond blowout wheel. We've got a purple Paraiba blowout wheel. We have a diamond designer band wheel. We got a little bit of everything today. It's a crazy good show. But instead of 29, let's take it even lower. And I know there were a lot of you asking me about more affordable Sphenes. Do you have anything else? Is there something more affordable? Because the big 4.5 and 4 and 5 carats were, you know, $5,000 and $6,000. Makes sense why. This one is going to be even better than $2,500. So a really quick one to go. I have a feeling it's not going to be even 25 or 24 or 23. We're going to blow it out right now. $22.99. And how about $230 off? So it'll be just a smidge over $2,000 to get the ring. And that's amazing too. So you got all that great value, our fabulous deal at $2,000 essentially. I mean, it's just a few pennies over. And you got that really important Sphene with all that brilliance. And then, sure enough, if you want diamonds, we got them in the bracelet. Look at this bracelet and look at the yellow gold. Wow. That's a 5 carat 44 diamond bracelet. I've got a white and a yellow to blow out of here. We've got the ruby bangle as well, which I gave you a little preview of. We'll see that too. And then the diamond solitaire, it is in 2.5 minutes. So if you're not registered, please do get registered early. Do it before you see the price tag because you want to have that done. And we're going to get a really quick blowout for you. And white, yellow, rose are here, but very limited on each, especially for the rose and the yellow. They're going to be even more limited. So it is really going to be a crucial time to get on the phone lines as soon as you can. When that top of the hour hits, 2 minutes from now, it is time. Let me also remind you about what we had in the yellow and the pink diamond. We had a Kunzite pendant. We had 2 men's rings that are both still here. And then we also had this pink and yellow diamond mix with the double halo. We've got some of you asking about it. It is still here at the moment. So we've got this ring here at $29.99. That's a carat 62 overall, but the vast majority of what you're getting is that center yellow and that center pink. Look at that pink. It's about, I've got pink diamonds that are certified by GIA and they're not this strong a color. They're not even close to this saturation. So you're getting an incredibly important pink diamond there with the double halo. There's your big yellow diamond with the double halo. That'll be $26.99. It's another $300 off too. So that's an important way to get your pink and your yellow. And truly, it's like that could be the ring on its own and that could be the ring on its own. And yet you would spend more than $29.99 for either. If it was just the pink, just the yellow, that's the difference here. For $26.99, you get 2 In one, it's like the two most incredible, I mean, saturation-wise, they are the best. And yet $26.99 gets it to you. There's only one, and you still have 75 points in white diamonds as well. So it's not like there's no white diamond weight. You're getting it all. You're getting a really fabulous value, a huge moment for those that really like the yellow and the pink, and maybe you've thought about investing into one or the other, but you couldn't do both. Now you can, because two together are less than the price of one. And remember where that started, $13,000. We got $10,000 off that price tag, and you get an extra $300 off as well. So it's a hugely important moment for those of you that love the natural fancy colors of diamonds. I hope you will get in on that one very, very quickly, okay? So we've got our big value coming up. It's our top of the hour. We're 30 seconds away, so we'll give it a 30-second clock and count it down, because we are about to see the most incredible diamond deal. And I know we've had band rings. Haven't they been good? We've had earrings. If you picked up any of my band rings, the stud earrings that I had on November 5th, and why do I know that date? Because the anniversary show that I did here just earlier this month had the best value on diamond studs. We've had, since then, the best value on a diamond ring. We need to complete the set, and that's what's going to happen coming up next as our top of the hour. And something that's also giftable, something that is beautiful, something that is rare, something that has value and worth beyond the day you buy it. As a matter of fact, every day, more so and more so and more so. So come on in and welcome to our top of the hour. I'm going to show it to you now so we can get you excited and get you ready on the phone lines, and look at the wow that this brings. A white diamond, VS Brilliant, the ideal cut in diamond. In the classic setting, although I will say we amped it up a little bit by adding the articulation to the bail. We did the little O-ring. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Glad you're with us today. Happy Saturday and happy almost holidays. It's our Black Friday countdown sale. My name is Lauren Blair. This is our big last 2 hours of our Saturday together, and we are so excited about this very top of the hour, because although there are values throughout the show, nothing is going to quite compare to what we are about to see in a really beautiful 1 carat almost. Let me explain. This is our diamond Solitaire, and as I was saying, we have had some of the best diamond values just even in 9 years here. I can speak because I've been here 9 years and a few weeks. In 9 years, I've had a number of diamond values that I can recall at the drop of a hat, by memory, the item number, the carat weight, the price, because they're so monumental. They're so different from what you see everywhere else. Diamonds, let me just remind everybody that's been shopping maybe up and down the dial today, we have natural diamonds. They are not diamonds that are, oh, they're still diamonds, because these are natural from the earth diamonds. The ones that have value. The ones that are sellable in the future. Like, let's say in a year from now, you want to upgrade. Let's say you pass it down to the kids, like, you know, it's decades from now. And they say, well, okay, I'm going to get something. Whatever it is, this has value to it. And the value out the gate today is more than it is than what I'm asking. And that's the beauty of it, because it's also holiday gift time. It's also diamonds. So diamonds go for everybody and everything and every style and every look. And this is a style everyone can wear. It's not like the big drop style where there's, you know, a 2-inch style to it. It is the big, big diamond round brilliant. And we're busy on the phone lines already, and we don't have a lot to go around. And if I'm really going to scare you today, I can tell you how many we have. It's not that many. And they're ready to go, ready to ship in limited quantities. So if you are especially saying, I'd like this on, I'd like it to go out Monday, I'd like to be wearing it by the time I sit down at the Thanksgiving table and have my turkey and my gravy, then please dial early, because we only have a few that are available ready to go, and that is 13 of them that are ready to ship. Now, beyond that, we're kind of waiting to see what gold color you want. There's a few extra stones that haven't been set yet. We know the most popular choice is going to be white gold, because it just is about the diamond. It's showing off how white and beautiful and high quality the diamond is. So the white gold is going to be the most popular. So we have the most made up in the white gold, very limited on yellow and rose, 2 in yellow, 1 in rose that can ship right away. And so those, it's going to be prioritized by the order you shop. So the earlier you shop, the faster you're getting your piece, essentially. And here's the beauty of it. It's 112.95.90. I measured each and every diamond. They are all a minimum of 6 millimeters. The reason I mentioned that first before the carat weight is that a 1 carat diamond is by routine a 6 or 6.5 millimeter diameter, which, by the way, is what you see. That's the only thing we can go on by looking at it, is go on the visual. The visual is what matters, because that's what we all see. We see how big it is in a diameter. So 6 millimeters, and then These stones, and the reason you're going to get a better than $59.99 price, which I've done on 1 carat diamonds right here on this show in the same mounting years ago. I had a 1 carat diamond, it was $59.99. The reason, and it still shouldn't be as low as we're going to do for our top of the hour because we are putting them on sale and it's a big Black Friday countdown event, but we have stones here that are a minimum. The one I'm showing you, the white gold and the yellow and the rose, I have them all. They're going to be 80 points minimum. But that does not matter one bit unless you're actually taking it out of the mounting and putting it on a scale with the tweezers. That's the only time that matters because it is a 6 millimeter minimum. So it's going to look visually, have the actual dimension visually of a 1 carat stone. And the 80 pointer minimum is how we're going to get away from a $6,000 price tag so you can get multiples, you can treat yourself, you could do some gifting moments here as well, which I would highly recommend because who doesn't want a diamond solitaire in the real deal? Also a VS stone, also no body color, no brown, no yellow, no gray, no haze, no fog, nothing. Bright, brilliant, amazing, wow factor every single day. And yes, you will wear it every single day. And for those of you that say, I don't know, I have a DBTY. Oh, on the DBTY or layered with the DBTY. If you have a chain, put this on it and layer it up. Wear it every single day. You'll be glad you have it. So this is the big, and we are already really, really busy on the phone lines. Thank you for being here. So 80 points minimum is the carat weight. That's the one I'm showing you, but it matters not. And some of them are 92 points, and some are 88 points, and I've got a 97 pointer. So again, they're all going to be varied, but the fact is that they're going to visually look the same because they're all white bright VS, amazing no body color stones, and the most important part is that dimension, that 6 millimeter size, okay? So that's what's really crucial to remember about this piece. And we've got yellow gold and rose gold, which I'll be showing you and trying on. We'll give you the look, all of that. But this is the one to get because what have we done? We did on November 5th, I had the most incredible value on stud earrings that were the 1 carat total weight, right? 50 points and 50 points, and y'all bought them up, and they were an incredible value. Just a couple Sundays ago, I had the 5 stone band ring. Now, I've had a lot of 5 stone band rings. I've done 1 carat, I've done 1.5 carat, I've done 2 carat, and I had the 3.5 carat. Well, guess what? Those were very similar. That 3.5 carat band had 70 pointers, so guess what? This is going to be larger than that, but really a nice mix and match if you have that band, and I know a lot of you picked that up. So a great way to have something to go with the band, the studs. All of that's happened within this calendar month. And now is the trifecta, the completer piece to the suite, the head to toe, knock 'em out in diamonds, really good look. Let me show it to you from a distance away on the hand. This is the yellow gold. Wow, look at the flash from a distance. Look at that. It does not stop sparkling. This is the beauty of VS Diamonds, and this is why once you start with VS Diamonds, you will be completely 100% addicted, and you should never have to go back. As long as we exist, you should never have to go back to a lesser quality natural from the earth diamond. Look at that, 1/2 inch top to bottom. Great size when it's really all about the diamond. I have the rose gold here as well to show you too, so I'll be mixing and matching them. You could even get more than one and string them together on a chain. You could put multiples together. You can get 2 and put them on hoop earrings and use them as like an earring charm. You could put them on, I mean, really, there's a lot of ways to wear a pendant that don't involve the neckline. Truly, you can. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. So I'm going to try one on the neckline here for you to show you what it looks like from like the across the room shot also, because it's a great visual, I think, to see, because a lot of people are going to see this price tag and think it's a little speck. It's a speck or a tiny little diamond. Not so. Look at that. Not so at all. It's got a great size to it. We're going to give you, and that's the yellow gold. Still as bright as possible, because yellow gold, not going to take away from the beauty of the diamond itself. I've got the rose gold as well. As we take a look at the white gold here, and then you see the up close, I've got the rose gold to show you also. This is so incredible. Come on in, guys. We don't have a lot of them to go around. And $59.99 is not your price tag, and there's still, this is what I love about a sale event, and this one in particular. I'm a little annoying to people here because I insist on still having new debuts. I still want to have something special and new and top of the hour worthy and beautiful and very apropos and timed right for the time of year. That's important to me. So here's what we've got. This is the big top of the hour that's still going to be on sale. And I don't just mean take 10% off, because you're all going, well, that's $600 off, but still $5,400. Should I, shouldn't I? The answer is you should, and you will have to, because it's not going to be $59.99. And here's where the value is. So again, I'm very insistent upon still. I don't just want to bring you the leftovers. leftovers are great on next Friday when it's Black Friday and we're eating leftovers and turkey and stuffing and mashed potatoes and all that good stuff. But I'm not into only leftovers here. I want to have the new and the fabulous and the different and the big values and all of that we're certainly bringing here with this top of the hour. And something that still is needed and necessary for anybody's jewelry collection, because these are the classics. They're the foundational pieces. Just in the sense of when you have a wardrobe, you have foundation pieces. Foundations like our undergarments and like, you know, a really good black pump and like a really good black trouser and a really good jean and a really good white t-shirt and all those things that you have to have foundationally as a wardrobe. There are those same pieces we love to have foundationally as jewelry wardrobe pieces, and this is a big one of them. And it's not going to be $59.99, so don't you worry a thing. Just come on in. Come on in, because the faster you dial, the faster you get your piece as well, which is also important. And take a look at that gleaming, gorgeous stone, and it's not going to be $59. That is, by the way, not an arbitrary price. That is a price. We have seen the 1 carat diamond pendant before on the show, and that was a couple years ago, and we know how things have changed. Now you get a better value, and it's not going to be $5,400 because that's with your 10% off. And let me tell you something, a lot of people are going to be dialing in here, and I don't want you to wait, because you will miss out if you wait too long, and we can't have that happen. So here's how we do this. Instead of $54,000 or $5,000 or $4,000 or even $3,000, because I know and you know it, anything that's like a light 1 carat, if I'm in the wholesale world every day, and I like to tell you guys, because not everybody's in the wholesale world, because you guys all have careers of your own and have your specialty, whatever your, you know, what has your career path been? Are you the most important job? Are you a mom? Are you a homemaker? Are you a philanthropist? Are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer? Are you in the nursing profession? Whatever it is, however you've chosen to carry your expertise through your career to support your livelihood. Listen, I like to tell you, as someone who has, you know, been lucky enough to be in the jewelry world as my career path, I like to tell you what goes on in the wholesale world, which not everybody else is in. It's a very small little wholesale world, getting smaller by the day, because also, let's not forget, most everybody has gotten out of natural diamonds and into lab grown, mostly because it's a really, here's what I'm not supposed to say, it's a really big profit margin. There are really, I'm just telling you like it is. Sorry, the journalist in me comes out and I can't help it. And I got to be transparent with you. And I'm sorry to my lab grown, you know, brothers and sisters out there that are trying so hard to tell everyone that you need to go lab grown. There's a huge profit margin. Big. Like really big. Like there's a lot of money made. So meaning what the consumer pays is so much bigger than the cost. Because the cost is pretty small. So there's a big profit margin, which is why everybody's carrying them now and telling you to buy them. And there's a lot of profit. Whereas natural diamonds, there's hardly any profit. So we're still the ones going, well, we know that there's a group out there that still want to have the natural worth something diamonds at the end of the day. So we're going to bring them to you, because that's what luxury is all about. And that's what's going to be timeless and beautiful every day for you, and have worth at the end of the day that goes up and up and up as you wear it and as you enjoy it and as you live with that great diamond solitaire. And there is not a wholesaler, because I'm in the second largest wholesale district in Los Angeles. There's the bigger one in New York. I get there when I can. I sometimes go out for 18 hours and make a trip of it. But I got to tell you, it is a fact that you cannot buy a 1 carat wholesale diamond round brilliant. And again, I say 1 carat because these are the look of, they're all light 1 carat, so they're just under in carat weight, but that doesn't take away from their actual size. So that's important. But there are 1 carat stones, and there's nothing under $6,000 in a 1 carat stone right now. Nothing. Get the look, get the VS quality, get the natural from the earth, give luxury to somebody you care about, and get it for yourself. But it's not even $3,000, and we are half, literally half of what you would spend, by the way, for the loose stone by itself, which is going to be in a little box or a bag, okay? A loose stone by itself, no gold. We're setting ours, and if you don't think that gold's significant, well, maybe you've been shopping 20, 50 years ago, whatever. Gold is significant now. A basket and a bale is not like $50 anymore. It's hundreds and hundreds of dollars to put together a basket and a bale in solid 14 karat gold, which is what we have in the white, in the yellow, in the rose gold. And I will not do $3,000. Operators, if you'll do me a favor, I want to let everyone know when the current quantity is sold out that we have ready to ship. So if you'll tell me what color you'd like, let me know so I can tell the people at home. This is the yellow gold, by the way. So let me see if I can get it in focus here. So I got to put it next to the white diamond. There we go, the white gold rather. White diamond, white gold. white diamond, yellow gold. Got the rose gold here as well. I recommend the white, I do. Even if you wear a lot of yellow gold, I do too, but I love the diamond in the white gold. So whatever you want, but whatever your chain's gonna match, here's the rose gold we have as well, look at that. Stunning VS white diamonds, they just don't stop. So choose your favorite, they're gonna look amazing either way because the diamonds are so bright and white. There's absolutely no yellow, no brown to these diamonds either, so that's very important when you see a value like this. And it's better than even, oh no, not even $2,900 or $2,500. What about $2,000 or better yet, $1,999? Nobody has an 80 pointer, that's a minimum. Nobody has what we call in the industry a light 1 carat. Nobody has that for $19.99. We did our 1 carats for $6 grand way back in the day. I will make it even better, so don't go anywhere because I know you're all calculating, wait a minute, isn't that $200 off, $17.99? Wait, we may get you 2. We may get you 3. Maybe you want to get them for the daughters, the granddaughters, the sister, the best friend, the mom, whoever. Whoever loves diamonds, they're going to be very impressed. Very impressed. And they're going to think you spent about 25 grand because in wholesale, that's what you've got spent. Not lab grown here, natural from the earth before you go. Don't go lab grown if you don't have to. That's great if you can only afford to get a really ugly diamond. If your budget only allows you to get a really, filled with carbon spots like I3, 50-point stone, well, okay, go lab grown. But when you have TVON, you're getting this light 1 carat, looks like a 1 carat, bright white VS material, and it's not even $19.99. Shall we go even lower? I know we are. And you know what? We've already got, again, remember 2 yellow can go out immediately. 1 rose goes out immediately. The rest I have in white gold. And then, of course, it is going to be a quick to sell out quantity here, but it's not going to be 19. Keep on going. You guys need a value, right? It's Saturday for sales. It's Saturday for savings. And to know this is going to be out to you in a couple of minutes, oh my goodness, in a couple of minutes, well, in a couple of hours, really. I mean, on Monday, this can go out. If you're quick, it can go out right away. And it's out the door, and most of you are getting it before Thanksgiving. That is amazing. So, again, a really important style. Maybe you want to gift it a little early so somebody on your list can start wearing it and enjoying it, whatever it is. Goes with the diamond studs, goes with the big diamond bands, all of which we've had in the last couple of weeks that have been some of our biggest values. I think I might top it with this one. It's not even $19.99. $18.88. We're getting really, really busy on these phone lines too. So please don't wait if you want one because they're not 18, 17, 16. Yeah, this is all prior to 10% off. You're still going to save 10% off. And mind you, you still have that money back guarantee as well. Every other sale we do with a big discount like this, it's final sale. Not this one, not this year, not 2025, not this Black Friday countdown. You get a money back guarantee to get it at home, see what it's all about. If you want to go have it evaluated by a jeweler, ask them what they're going to charge you to make the same thing in natural diamonds. You're going to be astounded what they tell you. But it's not even 16 or $15.99. Come on in. You got 10% off to save. This is a colossal diamond. We're so busy on the phone lines. If you're waiting on hold, stay there. Do not hang up because you'll just put yourself further back in the line, and we want to make sure you get one. But it is not going to be $15.99. This is so unreal. It really is. I can't stress to you enough. Come downtown LA. Meet me downtown LA, Hill Street between 6th and 7th. That's where the jewelry district is. 30 stories tall, 35 stories tall. You can go in the sky, like the bottom floor, like is the retail level. You're still like, you can go wholesale, but you're still in retail and you're on the ground floor. I go up to the 35th floor and meet with dealers where we sit down and open the actual gem paper and look at diamonds. That's wholesale. That same diamond wholesale, you're spending $6 grand. Don't have to do it here. Get it shipped to your house. No plane fare to Los Angeles. The parking's going to cost you $200. I kid you not. It costs $200 to park downtown for the day. So if you want to go explore the world of wholesale with me, fine, but it's going to cost you $200 just in parking your car. Parking your car. And Ubers, don't even get me started on Ubers. I took an Uber ride the other day because my car wouldn't start and I had to get to the nail salon. I took an Uber, it was like 7 minutes. I think it was 7 minutes. I think we went 3 miles. And it was $50. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Let us ship it to you for free. Let us ship it to your door for free, and then you decide if you like it. Get as many as you need. I'm not even limiting one per customer. You can get as many as you want. Stock up. This is holiday time, and we're there. We're there. Thanksgiving's late this year. It's almost November, the finishing, the end, so we don't have a lot of time once Black Friday kicks off. We don't have a lot of time to shop. Hanukkah especially, Christmas as well. So shop now, have it, get it at home. You'll love it. You will love it. and it goes with the stud earrings, and it goes with the diamond bands, and it goes with everything else that we do so well in diamonds. And I will not even ask for $15.99. Watch this and stay with us on the phone lines if you're waiting, because I'm going to blow it out right now. And I know we've got very busy lines. We're going to make this $1,499. And wait, you're saving another $150. Thanks to the fact that this is on this sale event, you got 10% off. You get to save $150. You get to get it for $13.49 instead on a huge diamond that looks like a 1 carat. And that is amazing. I'm going to show you the rose gold on the neckline as well. You simply pick your favorite. Do you want the white? Do you want the rose? Do you want the yellow? If you can't decide, or you're somebody who likes to match every day and switch them up, then get more than one. For like $2,600 you got, or what, $2,700 you got two. You got 2 huge diamonds. You can wear them as you like. That's the rose gold, by the way. So there's the rose gold, and what that looks like from a distance. Take advantage of it while it's here. $14.99 turns into $13.49. It's unheard of, and you see how the bail is going to be that split bail, and then it has that just that great O-ring that allows it to just dance the way it is. So you're seeing all that sparkle and brilliance. It is $13.49 to get one. Unbelievable. Operators, who's got what and what color? Because I asked how many and what color, because I want to let everyone know when the current quantity is sold out, because then when it is, we can't guarantee it in time for Thanksgiving, right? So so yellow gold. Anyone else get a yellow gold? 2 yellow gold. Okay, so we're already sold out of the yellow gold that can ship right away. We're still going to make our best effort to get them all out to you on Monday, but again, just letting you know. Yes. Thank you. Okay, so we have a couple left. Still the rose gold is available to ship. Yellow gold won't, will take like a day or two, but again, we should probably still get it out to you in time. This is not a complicated setting. This doesn't take days and days and days and days, because we're setting 1 diamond. So it's not that complicated. So we should be able to get them all out to you, I hope. Just let you know, full transparency, $13.49 at checkout if you'd like to get our diamond solitaire. You realize how big that is. That is an 80-point minimum. It is a 6 millimeter minimum. I measured every one of them, and there was not one that was under 6 millimeters. Most are 6.5. It is the equivalent of a 1 carat diamond diameter, and we're almost sold out of them. So huge value on a Saturday. I'm so glad you're with us. I know it's a busy time of year, so I cannot thank you enough. I know that our schedules are jam-packed these days. I understand this. I know that. Mine is too. I'd like to believe that I'm just on this earth only to come to work and only to sell jewelry on TV, but we all have busy schedules, so I'm so glad and appreciative. And don't think these values are something that we don't really plan to show our appreciation, because we know how busy a time of year it is. We know there's other things going on. We know you've got travel plans and menus to plan and packing to do and all that good stuff for a celebration week that's up and coming. But these are those great values. You can pick up the phone, dial in, and then it's arriving to you in no time at all, and you're starting to enjoy your beautiful diamonds. So great way to go there, and still have the rose gold and the white gold to ship out immediately. And it's going to be a great value and a great gift idea too. I mean, nobody can't wear a pendant. This is one of those where rings are so specific in style. It's tougher to shop a gift in a ring always. I mean, it really is. I have bought my mom probably 5,000 rings, only a slight exaggeration, over the years for every gift imaginable, every holiday imaginable. And even, my mom I know inside out. We had the same taste, but it's hard to shop for a ring, even for someone you know really well. Like, what kind of style do they really want? It's tough. This is just a classic. It really is. It is a classic. This is like the equivalent of a really good, like, crisp white button down if it was your wardrobe. This is the equivalent to that. It is just so classic, wearable, every day, never too much, never too little, because it's not a small stone. And it's $13.49. That's the best part. At checkout, it's another $150 less than where it is right here, right now. So, important piece. We've got our ruby bangle coming up. We've also got diamonds in gold to take a look at. Some really cool, super chic designer. This is my super chic wheel. Not to be confused with super freak, but super chic. It'll be super freaky pricing, I can tell you that. We're gonna give it a last 60 seconds on this pendant because they're almost gone. So when they sell out, they sell out. We won't be talking about that again today. Very important. I know that a lot of people don't tune in these Saturdays till much later in the afternoon. This is an important time to get it because, again, it will sell out. There are very few. I mean, we only have so many big diamonds. And if you picked up the 70-point diamond ring, meaning the 70 pointers individually, that 3.5 carat band I had a couple weeks ago, This is about the same size, so a little bit bigger, but that's why this is here. And that's why it's also so limited. We had certain stones that were simply just too big for that ring, because you know, if the stones get too oversized, you can't put them in a band ring and put more than one. So these are the stones, and that's how this came to be. If there was a stone that's too big for that ring, it went into this pendant, which is why it is so limited, and $13.49 gets it to you. So I would really recommend trying it if you have any inclination to own a diamond solitaire. And again, I know some people say, I've owned one for years. I've got one, I've had it for a long time, because it is a classic. So that might make sense, but if that's the case, and maybe yours was bought years and years and years before TVON existed, maybe it's not the best quality, maybe you want to upgrade, maybe you want to go ahead and, you know, pass that along and gift that to somebody else and then upgrade for your own collection, it is the time to do it, no doubt about it. But $14.99 only, and makes it $13.49 at checkout. So big congratulations to everybody who picked one up. Well done there. $14.99, must have if you love diamonds. And trust me, it completes the set for those of you that love the studs and love the bands. And it doesn't matter what band you have, if you have the 1 carat, the 1.5, the 2 carat, or the even big jumbo 3.5 carat that I had recently. It goes with them all. So I highly recommend it, and you'll love it. You got a full money back guarantee as well. It's a great thing about this sale is you are getting the big discounts with the return privileges, just to make sure, and I say that mostly for our new shoppers. Listen, diamonds are what turn everybody onto this network. Yes, we love our Tanzanites and our rubies and our tourmalines, but make no mistake, when people get started with their TVON collection, almost, the percentage is off the charts. Almost everybody starts with something in white diamonds. When they start TVON collecting, when they start watching, usually the first purchase, it is overwhelming. Something like 93% of our first-time shoppers start with something in diamonds. And I'm glad to hear it. Listen, it's a big category, yes. It's a classic, yes. But I think it really does speak volumes to our value, because we know white diamonds are out there. You can't always compare a Paraiba with everybody else. There's not a lot of them on TV. There's not a lot of them in stores. You can't do that with Burma rubies. A lot of what we have is just so really off the charts rare that you can't even find it anywhere else. So how is one to know if it's a value or not? There are diamonds everywhere, and now again, the world has changed. I've been doing this 25 years. Before, we didn't have to talk about anything other than diamonds. We just talked about the diamond quality. Now, most everything out there, from up and down the dial, as you flip through and watch everybody, and I know you do, you know exactly what's going on. How often do you ever see natural diamonds anymore? And when you do, they're what? Teeny tiny little specks, and there's no clarity grading, and there's no grading at all, and there's hardly a carat weight given. Again, it's a different world now, and the lab growns will cost you more. By the way, that's a whole nother point. If you get an 80 point or a 1 carat lab grown diamond, it's not less money, not in gold. It's not going to be less than this, not less than $13.50. So there's absolutely no reason. Again, I totally support the idea that if your budget says I've got $13.50 to spend, and everything I see in natural diamonds is just downright ugly, then I fully support going lab grown. But when you can get something that's BS and gorgeous, and that normally should be $6,000 here and $25,000 in retail, that's where you go. And that's why you don't have to go lab grown, because we bring you a better value on the real deal. Yes, Jason. Thank you. Moonstone earrings are also gone from earlier, in addition to a fabulous pendant going out the door. I like the way they think, and those Moonstone earrings are gone. And there's our last call on our diamond pendant. We're going to get to a quick little super chic wheel of diamond rings. That's why I'm calling it super chic. It is. It's the super chic. It's the wearable anywhere. Last call on some diamond designer rings that we have for you that are all going to be last call one of a kinds, except for one of them. So we'll get to those next. Diamonds and yellow gold. We have got our ruby bangle with the 5-stone style. Anything else you want to request? I haven't had a request all day. Well, that's not true. Somebody wanted to see something from last night. So I guess that will count as a request. But I want to hear more. Let's hear more on those request lines. Let's get you whatever you want to see from the entire inventory. Let me know what you want to have in your collection, and we'll keep on moving. But I know we're still busy on the phone lines. And again, rose gold I think is still here. I haven't heard anybody getting a rose gold. I know we still have white gold to ship out immediately. Yellow gold, the quantity I had to ship out immediately is gone, but that doesn't mean we can't still get it out to you. We probably will. It's going to be just real quick and easy to set that. Our jewelers are amazing. They're rock stars, so they can set those and probably get those out to you on Monday. That's certainly the hope and the goal. So let's go ahead and get you all fabulous, blinged out with diamonds and gold rings. We've got some really cool, fabulous styles coming up. I'm going to show them all to you together so you can mix and match and compare. Maybe you want to get one of each. You can do that too. But we're going to show you all diamond and yellow gold rings, designer styles. The curve link is first, that kind of ID style, if you will. Then we have a chevron style here. I'm going to bring that one up front. We have this curved band. That's intentionally curved. So it's going to be like this S curve on your hand with diamond pyramids. And then we have here, I love that, the chevrons. The chevrons are etched into the gold going east and west. And then you also have the important 4 diamonds, well, 4 big ones, one in the center there. And then we have another ring that's going to be all diamonds all the way. So a beautiful foursome here of great diamond rings, all really fabulous designs and designer. Now they're all going to be in yellow gold. They all have VS diamonds. And we'll give you a choice of, and the best part is the blowout. And keep calling on the diamond pendants. 80 points minimum, most are closer to a carat, all going to give you a 1 carat visual look and dimension. So that's very important. But here we go. 4 rings. The only one I have multiples of is the left side, the chevron style. I've got a couple of those. Everything else is going to be a one of a kind, so dial in early. I am ready to keep track, and operatives, you let me know so that we get them out the door here in a hurry and don't oversell, because I can't make them anymore, and I certainly couldn't make them at this price tag I'm about to offer. So it's a huge blowout on what are, to me, the everyday. They're not just every day. Every day sounds boring. They're so not boring. These are all taking designer elements. They are really, first of all, they're stackable. They're wearable with your other pieces you have at home. They're wearable every single day, and they're great to stack across the hand too. I don't think that any one of these rings has to be for a certain finger, like you don't have to wear it on the ring finger, pinky to thumb and everywhere in between. These are the whole gamut. They really do are, if you wanted something like that cool style right now, stacking this way, you're not just wearing stacks down this way. Sometimes we think of stack rings and we think about adding them right next to each other down the same finger. Now we're seeing a lot of jewelry go across the hand so that you're putting, you know, unique rings on different fingers that you might normally not wear rings on and putting them on together. That's kind of the plan here. So that's where this is a style that really lends itself well to that. And they're all under $1,000 as we are halfway through our show. Halfway through, guys, halfway. Time to get on the phone lines right now. Let us know what you'd like to see here, because we've only got a couple of, there's only a few days. When you think about it, Black Friday, it sounds far away, because that's like after Thanksgiving. It's like 6 days away, but we're not even here Monday or Tuesday. So that's the other thing you got to remember is there's a gap there. The countdown, we don't get to actually count down on Monday or Tuesday, so this is why you want to take full advantage right now. But here we go. 1,000 they're not. I kind of had a feeling we needed to do a little bit better than $9.99 or $8.88 or even $7.99. Solid gold. I know we get very, very jaded around here to some big old TVON values. It's like, yeah, I see values. Everything I shop for, everything's a deal, everything's a value. This set in gold with those diamonds for this price, plus also 10% off, that takes, I think that should get everyone's attention. Even if you're all used to the TVON values we do every day, this should be a major moment where we're all looking like, are we sure that's right? Because that's really low for the gold. And then you've got diamonds as well. That's the beauty of it. Take a look at them. All 4 are going to go out the door here, not even $7.99. Let me know which one you like, or stack. Get a couple of them. This price is certainly right. We're going to make it $777. And that way, after your discount, they're only $699. So it certainly makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? When you can get 2 for under $1,400, or you could go 3 for under $2,100 and mix and match and stack and build and gift and do whatever you want to do. That's really the idea here. So a super important way to go, and yet they're $6.99 a piece. And we'll give them 60 seconds. So again, all one of a kinds, but the left side. So that's one where if you did want to get 2 of the same ring, you could. On the left side, I'm going to walk you through the diamond weights as well, because we have either, well, I'll start with my largest diamond weight, which is right up front and center. That's my 35-point diamond weight, all stacked there in a triple row. The next size down is going to be our 29-point, and that's going to be the one in the back, right behind it, where you get all diamonds side to side. 29 points there, and then we go to 26 points on this wave band. That's a S-curve style with the stud detail. detailing, 26 points, and then we go to 21 points right over here. And this one, look at this, great finishing on the inside as well. So $699 for a band that is designer and oh so fabulous and oh so easy to wear, pinky to thumb and everywhere in between, and stackable. So that's a very important buy. Now we also are going to see there's a whole wheel of purple Paraibas. Now when I say a whole wheel, there's 3. And then I'm going to bring out the 1.5 carat yellow diamonds that are also going to be a blowout price, and there are 3 of those. So we have trios of some of the rarest stones you can ever get a hold of. So that'll be our yellow diamonds and our purple Paraibas, and I'm so excited about them. And then don't forget that bracelet. I will show you that 5.5 carat diamond bracelet, which is a triple row. Nobody on those bands. Am I the only one who likes the super chics? All right, that's fine too. We can go turquoise earrings. I love it. We got new turquoise earrings, so we'll give those a little flash. Look at that. Ooh, it's like that little firework floral with those bigger diamonds around it. So we've got, I just need to get this bangle out the door though. We go super sized in our gold with the bangle you're about to see, which is rubies, 5 stones of Burma rubies together and matched. There they are. Well, bangles have been having a little moment here, and I don't think anyone is going to be surprised why. When you're reducing pieces that have more gold, I could have, you know that whole wheel that was just up? All 4 rings don't even have as much gold as this bangle. I think I would need probably 10 of those rings to equate to the amount of gold that's in this one bangle, which is item number 111. Oh, 111, 6371. So goes way back. This was made, I mean, it's been here almost as long as I have. That's a long time, okay? It's a long time. 4 carats 32, they're almost 1 carat each because you got 5 stones. They go right across the top of the wrist. It's an oval shaped bangle, hinge opening, sits to perfection. Private collection Burma. Burmas are rare in 1. It's nice to get 1 good Burma. You've got 5 matched up here, blue reds out of Myanmar. Today on a map, it's Myanmar. It's Burma. We still refer to them as Burma. It is a denoting an origin of the stones. Back when these were mined, it was Burma. And they've been in a private collection ever since. And then, of course, they were put in this bangle about 8.5 years ago, and they've been sitting in this gold bangle for 8.5 years. And the reason it's here is because 8.5 years ago when this was made, when gold was like $2,000, I think, I have to look, I have yet to look that up, what gold was in 2016. But I know it was a lot less than it is now. And this is a lot of gold. And then you have diamond halos around each and every one of them. That's almost a 1/2 carat in diamonds. And there's 1 bangle. It's for an average size wrist. So if you wear 6.5 to 7.5, you're good to go here. No problem. Take a look at it. We'll try it on. It is, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting 13 discounts along the years. Needless to say, this is going to be your very best price. There is simply no 2 ways about it. Best price I can give you is happening right now. So if you're thinking about it even remotely, if you're kind of into it, if you're intrigued, you call me now. You call now. Did you have a question, Allison? Yeah. I'm stacking them. I'm stacking them all together. What do you want? Which one? I know. Okay, so the back one and the front one. Do you need item numbers to see them again? You got it. Back in the front. So the front one was the ID style. The ID was 7818, and the other one is going to be the one that was in back of that was 7810. Okay, so that was the 29 point. You got it. Thank you. And by the way, I stacked a bunch of them together. The only one I didn't stack was the curved style, and I even like them together. So Allison, I think, just took these 2. So we still have that chevron style, and yeah, those 2 are gone. So I guess I should take them off, but that chevron style is awesome. So congratulations. All right, and keep calling on the bands. We'll get the ruby out the door as well, but here we go. My goodness. Those bands are just so much fun. Love them. We're going to make this really easy, and a lot easier than $89.99. I don't have a problem with that because today that would be triple that. So I don't mind it at all. It's got a double figure 8 safety catch. It's hinged on one side. Let me show you how it opens and closes. So this is where that, again, halfway around, you see the oval shape. That's what's going to keep the stones right up front here. And then you pop it on just like so. Click, close, done. There you go. It's on. I didn't lock it yet, but you would lock it if I was leaving the house or leaving the studio. I would lock it. And then they would run after me and tackle me and throw me to the ground and say, give us our bracelet back. But take a look, there it is. That's going to be our ruby bracelet. You can see how sizable that is. And of course, gonna give you plenty of room. So even, I would say even up to, yeah, you're good even probably to a 7 3/4 inch, but oval shape, so it's always, even if you have a smaller wrist, it's gonna sit with those stones up top, okay? So one more time up close, and we're gonna give you the greatest value. From 89, which should be going up, but it's not. We're gonna make it a lot better right now. Send it on out for actually not even $4,500, not even $39.99. Keep on going, 10% off, one bracelet only, and it will fly, because you just don't see huge rubies like that put together ×5, matched to perfection. We're gonna make this less than $39 or $38 or $37.99. Unheard of value here. $37.77. Only one there though, and that's it. So first caller stays in the yellow gold, of course. Another one that goes right out to you on Monday, shipped to your doorstep and for free. So how about that for a ruby value and so much gold? So much gold. It's incredible to see that. And here we are with that big, big value, which by the way, at checkout, it's only gonna be $33.99. So big time value there, and we still got diamond bands going out the door, so thank you much on those. Enjoy them, keep on calling. We had a couple left on those bands, and here it is for $33.99. Who on earth is going to give you rubies, even one? Seriously, this is like a 5 for 1. I did this with the, when we had the yellow diamond and pink diamond together in that ring, I was talking about what they would be individually. I think we have to look at this much the same way. Let's look at it from a perspective of, wait a minute, one ruby that's 1 carat or so, approximately, that would be more than $33.99 for one ruby loose. You have 5, you have the diamonds, you have oh so much gold, and all of that is $33.99. It makes no sense. But welcome to the sale. Isn't that what this sale is all about? The most inexplicable values? Yes. The Sphene from earlier in the bridge has found its home. Thank you so much. And you can have any gold color you want on that one too, by the way. And the ruby's now the next one to go. Who's going to take the ruby for $33.99? Take advantage of it. It's $33.99 at checkout. I know that's not what the screen says, but that 10% makes a big old difference, because you got almost $400 saved off of that price tag at your checkout moment. So that's a big value. And then, okay, we still have the pink and the yellow diamond. Don't forget. And don't forget about our umbrella. The umbrella with the sapphires that we had earlier. Diamond pendants still here if you want to check on those. 2 men's rings. That's pretty much what we have. The 2 men's rings and the umbrella. Everything else going and gone. So time to take advantage. This one, and that happens naturally. Pieces don't always go the second they're presented. They go a minute or two after. So rest assured, that's going to find its home. It's too pretty not to. And it's too big a value. So we're going to get to our purple Paraibas. Yay. I love discounting the rare. And I love discounting the really, really rare. And then I love taking the extra most rare and discounting those too. And that's what we're going to do next. So if you've ever wanted a purple Paraiba, now is the time. And the good news is too, is that they're going to be all slightly different colors. So I bet you we're going to have one, whether you like more pink or more red or more purple, we're going to have one for you. And let's start here. With this is the true, oh my, that is a true purple. There is no pink, no red. Compared to, let's look at this one, which almost gives you more of a purple rubellite color, a little more raspberry tone. And then we have a saddle ring, the saddle ring with that pinky purple. So see how they're all a little bit different? So you're really going to get your favorite tone of color, all giving rarity, all copper bearing, all ultra neons, and all have a lot of diamond weight too, as they should. One of the rarest stones in the world. So yeah, they should have a lot of diamonds, shouldn't they? They're deserving. Every gemstone, at least I feel like every natural stone, every natural from the earth gemstone is deserving, but I really think that as they get rarer like these do, yes, it's an absolute must to have those VS diamonds with it. And watch, okay, so this is a big moment, countdown sale, of course, we got 10% off. But this is more so about the bigger discount I'm giving on the purple Paraiba trio right here. That's what's so incredible about this, is the fact that it's going to go oh so low. And trust me, there's only one of a kind. I'm going to walk you through carat weights so that you can get to know them. They're all over a carat and well over a carat. They all have great diamond weight. As a matter of fact, we're going to be really close to a carat. Let me just walk you through. Starting with the smallest stone. It's in the middle. It's the true purple here. That's the 105. So you're still well over a carat, but you got the 105 purple and a 109 diamond weight. So that's option one. Then we go up to this next size, which is the saddle ring over here on the left. That's going to be our carat 28. So getting larger here, carat 28 with 93 points in diamonds. And then we go to what verges and borders on rubellite right here. That's actually my largest stone of the three. It's a 144 pair, finished on the inside with that mounting, and 86 points in diamonds. So now the question is, what is your favorite? You probably determined that a long time ago. The second they went up there, you probably found your favorite. And now with an hour and 17 minutes left to go in the show, literally 77 minutes to go. 77 minutes of wow and blow you away and make values better than they've ever been. We have what is arguably the rarest stone on the planet, and it's going to be a discounted, blowout, you can't believe it price tag. So now is the time. And the big diamond weights go with it. Oh, one more thing, we're changing gold colors. So if you're saying, well, it looks like they're all in white gold, I'm out of luck, I like yellow gold. No problem. Change it up, switch it up, yellow, rose, fine. We'll do whatever you like. There's another trio coming up later with our carat and a half diamonds. They're yellow diamonds, big center stones. We've got a trillion, we've got a heart shape, and we have a pair. So more in the way of really, really rare. My featured stones on blowouts today are all happen to be some of the rarest you can ever buy. And needless to say, yellow diamonds are out in retail, purple Paraibas are not. I have yet to see a purple Paraiba offered in the retail world. So it's something that is irreplaceable. It is something that I can't give you a honest to goodness retail evaluation. I can just tell you what I see in the wholesale world, because you know it's rare if it goes beyond what even the high-end retailers of the world have. I think we know that's rare, and you get a better value. Now question, which one do you like? And come on in, because I know they're $99.99 ordinarily. I know that's where they started. I know they've been on the air and presented before, but we got to take them lower than $99.99 if we're going to sell them all out, and trust me, I will sell them all out. I will 100% sell them all out. Which one, though, is your favorite? True purple, pinky purple, or pinky almost red, like gets into those rubellite tones? They will not be. 89, 79, yes, they're all the same price, all of them. So you really, truly choose your favorite, your best, whatever it is that you want the most out of this wheel, you call in. If you are a true collector, you're taking all three. One gets to be worn, one goes on loan to a museum locally, maybe you want to give one away, I mean, whatever. Can you imagine? I was just thinking, what would happen if you had like a big fundraising event? Like tomorrow I've got this big fundraiser I've got to go to, and it's for, you know, animal rescue, which is pretty much my philanthropies of choice are all to do with animals. And I will say, you know, there's inevitably there's going to be like an auction, you know, the silent auction, and people, you know, folks donate, and then, you know, you raise money for the good cause. And I would say this would normally be a great idea, except who would know what it is, right? How do you know? What, you need me to come and give a symposium about what the stone is? I will. Anything to raise money for the animals. I'll do it. But I just think that that's one of those where the value is so off the charts compared to where it's priced. But truly, it's one of those that is elite. Only the gemstone collectors of the world are really going to know and understand what this is and why it's important. And take a look at this. Instead of $79.99, instead of $6,000, $5,000, $4,000, or whoa, $3,000. We're going to let you choose your favorite and take 10% off. And trust me, they will all go because they're under $3,000. Yes, it's really happening. And no, they're not $29.99. And you will get an even better value. And yeah, there's $300 off right now, but wait, I will take them lower. And big diamond weights, of course, to go with them, because what good is a rarity like that if you don't have the great diamond weight and the great gold weight surrounding it? And we're not doing 29, and I will not do 28. Come on in. You need to be on those phone lines ready to go, because those are some of the rarest. And that's the thing. It doesn't look like all your other stones. I know you have amethyst. I know you have tanzanite. I know you might even have a purple sapphire. You might even have a tarphite. You might have a purple spinel. But purple Paraiba, look at that. Well, I can't block the light because I'm without the light today. So this is a big, big problem. But look at how beautiful in neon. And guess what? In a lower light, they're going to glow even more. They're going to glow even more and even more pronounced. And I'm not even doing 2888. Let's keep going. I got to make sure all three go. That's the thing at this point. It's a blowout wheel. This is more than a purple Paraiba trio. It's an all-out blowout. It's a they got to go. We're already getting busy on the phone lines, and I'm going to keep on going because I will guarantee that all three will go. Guaranteed. I can't leave them here. I know we're melting everything that stays after this event. After it's presented, if it stays, it gets melted down. I'm not melting. We're not melting purple Paraibas. And granted, the stones come out. We don't melt the purple Paraibas. We don't melt the diamonds. It's the gold that melts down. So we can then repurpose it, make new jewelry for more affordable than $4,100 an ounce gold pricing. But this is not going to last. I promise you. I promise. And collectors who are out there, you're going for. I've had some of the most rave reviews, some of the best notes, some of the best messages about our purple Paraibas. It is really something you have to behold and see in person with your own eyes. TV does not do them justice. Yeah. The saddle ring is already gone. Thank you. We're going to go even lower on the price tag, but it looks like the left side is gone, which is 112,9747. Here's the saddle ring on the hand. Let me know, Allison, which one you're liking. Is it a different one or is it the saddle as well? Oh, the pear shape, the big one, the carat 44 is also verifying. They may all be gone before I even get to the lowest price because they're not 28. They're not 27. It sounds like we may only have the one in the middle left, which is the true purple, the oval. They will not be 27.77. Oh, I hope you can get in on the phone lines and let me know, Allison, if you for sure confirmed on the pair. I'll try it on. The pair is 1129748. It is finished on the inside. That is one of the signature mountings surrounding that pair. Here it is on the hand, and that gives you that almost like rubelite color. We're blowing them out, not $26.99. No, they're not even $25.99. Take what you can. We may be down to the one left in the middle. That may be it right now. Call me. You got to get one of them. Just get one. See what it's about. Send it on back if you don't love it, but you're never going to do that because they're not even 25. The pear shape is gone. The saddle ring and the oval's gone. We're going to make this even better. Even better. Guys, we're selling them out before we get to the lowest price. I think that's when you know we have a value. You guys see a value. I can't keep a value. I can't keep it a secret. I can't. I can't keep these from going. And we do have one left. It's the one in the middle. I'm just leaving them up there for our folks who already claimed them to see them, what they're like, and probably just marvel that the price is somehow even going lower than where they thought was amazing because they said sold. So one left, it's the middle one, the oval with that mounting that goes side to side with the diamonds, but it's not going to be 25. This is before 10% extra off. Let's blow them out. $2,499. They'll be $22.49 at checkout. Yes. The item number on the pear shape is 9748. So 1129748 for you, 1129747 for the saddle, and then we go here to 1179749, and 1129749 is the carat 05 with the 109 of diamond weight all the way around it. So congratulations to our first two Purple Paraiba collectors. Well done there. And here we go with the last. So that is 1129749. Might as well put up the graphics since we've got the one left here. And that's going to be the 1 carat 05 with 109. That's the only mounting that has over a carat in diamonds, by the way, of the three. So something to keep in mind. If you want to go big diamond weight, you got it right there. And it's our last one for $24.99, but really $22.49 instead. So congrats on the first two, and now we go last call here. Private collection 105 and 109. 105 in the middle, 109 on the sides, and that will be our last. And then we'll move along. Later on, we're going to see our yellow diamonds. There are carat and a half diamonds, the carat and a half yellows that are so fabulous, carat and a half plusers, and this is our last one. So let's see who's got it, because we are verifying right now on the very last. Like I said, that's the whole purpose of these blowout wheels. Make sure we're moving quantity, moving jewelry, moving all the rare of the rare. It don't matter how rare. It's almost like I'm more motivated the more rare it is, because they're the ones that started a little more money. So that's where the motivation comes in to really drop those prices. Jason, I think, may have the oval here, the 105, and I'll try it on. Yep, you got it. Congratulations. Let me try it on real quick, as if you don't know this mounting. We have had this mounting thousands of times, but there it is on the hand for you, $22.49, and that's it. They are sold out. Congratulations. Now we go to turquoise earrings. I flashed these moments ago. I know there was a lot of excitement surrounding the turquoise earrings here. 1129462 is your item number. Take a look at that. And there's something I have to remove from a prong over here. Let me see if I can get that. And here are our Sleeping Beauty turquoise rounds. This is yep, they're a beauty. Yeah. Sure, the back, the inside of that last ring. Here you go. Look how clean that is. That was our true purple too. So truest of the purple, and then that clarity. Wow. Very impressive. So now we're talking turquoise earrings, brand new. Don't forget, I'm a little stunned. Our ruby bangle is here. The ruby bangle. Go figure that out. Ruby bangle is here, the 5-stone ruby bangle. I would not imagine that's going to last the show. We are an hour and 7 minutes away from saying good day to you. We have our big Sunday finale tomorrow, 10 to 1, same time, same place. And that's going to be, oh, I know we have some butterfly earrings you guys are excited about. Butterflies made of yellow diamonds. Sorry, I needed one sip of water real quick. The throat was getting dry. Here we go with our Sleeping Beauty turquoise. 9462, 28 points in the turquoise. 45 points in the diamonds. I like that. With the earring, we're getting a bigger diamond weight. Bigger diamond weight, 45 points. They're larger individual stones as well, which is more fun, I think, than a lot of little stones. I like when we do the halos that have 18, 20 points, but to go bigger, to go bolder, to give you those nice, big, juicy diamonds is really fabulous. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold, you get to decide. And the post is towards the top, but still gonna have piercing coverage because it's not the very tippy top. Could be behind the diamond prong, it's not. It's right behind, kind of beneath where the turquoise starts. So post and butterfly back, white, yellow, or rose, lots of options here, and yet the only non-option is to wait on the phone lines because that would mean missing out. We don't want that to happen. So instead of even $1,999, we'll go a lot lower for you. I think we're getting ready for that bracelet. The all diamond bracelet. The triple row, 5.5 carat diamond bracelet. Can't wait. But before we do that, we got earrings to move. And they will be even better than $999. You've got a better value coming your way. And this is stunning. And we're going to do better than $999, better than $899, better than $799. Oh, this is a good one here. And they're really pretty on, which I will show you. I am so looking forward to this. We're going to show you what they look like on here. Let me get my baby tweezers. Here we go. First, I'm going to give you a size measurement here. Here's the diameter. Generally speaking, we've got this diameter here, which is going to be 3/8 of an inch. Again, post just towards the upper side of center, so not really center, just a little bit north of center. And then we're going to show you what they look like on, and here we go. Turquoise, look at that. Lovely, bright as can be. I mean, there's something about a good Sleeping Beauty. Just gives you that brightness we love, and all, oh yeah, no matrix ever. The sleeping, I mean, that's not true. There are Sleeping Beauties with matrix. We just don't carry them. We don't show them. We don't make them into jewelry. We're really about showcasing the best of the best, and you have that here, and that big kind of explosion of diamond work around it. The way the diamonds just kind of, yeah, they just, it is. It's like a firework floral is what I always call these. They really do look like that combination. Bigger individual diamonds all the way around. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at that gorgeous color and make them even more affordable. How about $777? $777. And that will be it. Just a really stunning look in this earring. That kind of pop art, but big diamonds. Love the fact they still look like a, you know, they're basically a button style. It's not a oversized drop earring that's gonna be like, I'm waiting and now I'm looking for different, you know, occasions. Do you ever do that where it's like, okay, I need an occasion, I need an event because I've got something I really want to wear. It's like, wait, is that how that's supposed to work? Sometimes, but then there's great everyday pieces that you don't need a special dressy occasion to wear it. And that's where I think some of our jewelry, let's face it, is going to be that really maybe a little more than everyday because it's a little designer or a little dressy or a little something, right? A little bit much. Well, this is where a lot of the styles, that's why I like the diamond pendant we did earlier so much. The diamond pendant solitaire can be worn every day. Turquoise earrings like this can be worn every day. Also appreciate that they've got that bright blue. I mean, that's a true bright blue there. There's no mistaking that. It's not really got into the green. It's that robin's egg blue that we love to see. So an impressive and important look, and for $699 they're yours because yeah, they're still $77.70 off. So $699 by my math. And then we have aqua. There's a great Sierra Santa Maria aqua that's here as well. There's so much to get to, and you know what we haven't had in a while is a request. So if there are any requests out there, like something you want to see from the inventory, something maybe just a category of stone, something that you're going, why won't she show this? Well, instead of yelling at your TV, well, I would say yell at your operator, but don't yell at them. But tell them to yell at me, and then we'll go get you. We'll go jump, you know? Like you tell us jump, and we say how high, and can we give you a great value, and all that good stuff. So that's really what's important. So feel free to call in and make those requests. Feel free to do that. Don't say, I just hope she's going to bring out this. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can think like you guys think. I try to put myself in your shoes, like a shopper at home. What do they need to know? What do they want to see? What are we thinking? But again, if you have any requests, just give us a call. We'll help you out. There's a great aquamarine here to show you. I'm debating, what should our top of the hour be? You want to see the bracelet, the aqua asher, the diamond band? There's still a lot to get to. We have a Tanzanite as well. Remember we had to recap the Tanzanite from last night? Well, that's since said goodbye. We have a 270 though to show you that's new for today. So take a quick look at this one more time. There are earrings. Thank you all so much. And again, last hour is about to kick off. So can you believe it? Saturday coming to an end here in about an hour. Want to make sure you get all those requests in because of that reason. We want to make sure we can bring out whatever you need. And this, look at this Asher. I mean, the fact I'm putting it next to a Sleeping Beauty to show off how very saturated and almost really aqua tone that is. You know, some aquas are more blue and some aquas have a little bit more of like a little, not green per se, but give you a little more aqua. Because I think of aqua, I don't think of blue straight up, but that's the gem term, right? Aquamarine, it translates to seawater. So it really is more like a sky blue when it's really done right. I think more aquas and turquoises are usually found in Paraibas. But turquoise is a great stone there. That's the best variety. Now, speaking of aqua, there's this stunning platinum piece that I do want to heavily discount for you. It's actually in a pendant. It's going to be 1128009 because when we see aquas, they are primarily rings. So it's rare to see something in a pendant, and I've got it. It's right here. Look at that now. Hello. That is saturated. Stunning Sierra Santa Maria. Come on in. Big diamonds. Big diamonds. That is pretty. 178 in the stone. Platinum setting with the chain included for free. 85 points in diamonds, including the 3 bigger diamonds that are graduated in the bail, and the box link chain. Oh, just let's all praise the box link chain, the one that's adjustable. And I don't mean 16, 17, 18, pick a length. I mean adjust it and fine tune it thanks to the way it's going to slide. So watch that. First of all, great length there, just under an inch. And then this is where you're going to take, the maximum length is 18 where it's at right now, but all you got to do is slide it. Slide it in or out, however you want to think about it. Spring ring closure. Just slide that little bead to make it short as you'd like, longer if you want, shorter if you need it. Whatever's going to work for that day's neckline, whatever's comfortable for you. But look at this from a distance here. I want to show you with the length here just to verify that 7/8 of an inch, and indeed it is 7/8 right there. So actually, well, maybe more like 1 inch. Yeah, pretty much 1. So 1 inch top to bottom. We'll take a look at it on the neckline as well, show you what it looks like here, just for another size perspective on it, and just loving everything about it. The fact that it's up against a true denim blue, and yet it's matching in an aqua that normally would look more like colorless diamonds than a blue that matches that true indigo. Really stunning. 85 points in diamonds. We have one piece, one value, one big drop in the price from $49.99 where it all began, and now going a lot lower. And boy, significant color like that is tough to come by. These are $60,000 and $70,000 carat aquas when you find them elsewhere in the world. We're doing a lot better than that. Not $49, $39, $29. Here we are in last hour already. So last call for requests on this Saturday. We know it's a busy weekend and it's a busy week. So give us your call with requests now, because you know it's going to get crazy and you know it's going to get a little hectic. So this is the time, before you know it, you're going to look up and go, oh my gosh, the sale is over. I missed it. I missed 10% off. Don't do that. Just shop while you're here right now. And let's go ahead and take this down below even $19.99. There you go. That's going to do it. But it's not 19. Hold on. We're going to make it even better. Not 19, 18, 17. I mean, this is about value. As far as the eye can see, we're blowing it out for $1,699, but you also get $170 off. So that's going to be a lot better, I think, at $1,529 instead. Just a little over $1,500. And yeah, box link chain coming with it for free, also in the platinum. So how about that for a statement style? That's how I like to do it, right there, right now, and your chance to pick it up $1,529. We'll see who's got it. Okay, $15.29. Let's see if Allison's got it. Then I think it's bracelet time. Just a quick look at a bracelet. It's a little large for some. You know, it's a 5.5 carat diamond bracelet. We're going to show it to you. We've got two. I've got a white and a yellow. And that's that. And it's our blowout price. And thank goodness it was made about 8 years ago. Yes, 8 years ago. Do you have this one? Thank you. That one's sold. Now let's get to this bracelet because I showed it to you very early on from a distance away earlier today. And welcome on in. If you are just tuning in for our top of the hour, welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you're with us today. It is a fabulous day to be shopping. We are counting down to Black Friday. Let's be real. We're counting down to Thanksgiving. We're counting down to the big holiday week coming up. Thank you so much for being a part of this one and being here. We've got about 57 minutes left to go today. I'll see you guys tomorrow as well. Of course, we have our 10 to 1 Sunday special also for you, so it's going to be exciting. And we still have a lot to do. And requests, welcome. Just tell us what you'd like to see. Pick up the phone, dial in. It's an immediate way to make requests known to us. But this bracelet, everything, I want to show you from a distance. That's the yellow gold. That's a big bracelet. 3 rows. That's the big difference here. It gives you 544 in diamonds that are all VS, but it's 3 rows in one. So this is actually going to be, when I've had larger carat weights in bracelets, like a 9 carat and a 10 carat, do you remember those? They were some time ago. When I had 9 and 10 carat bracelets, they still weren't this wide. They weren't this big a look. And that's because it was a single row of round brilliance. This is 3 rows of round brilliance, so it gives you so much more impact and also more gold, to which point I'm glad it was made 8 years ago. Because item number is 111 90 80. So long time ago, it's been basically stuck in a vault. And I don't mean like literally stuck. I just mean that I don't bring out pieces for $14,999 all that often because it's $14,999. The good news is that's the whole purpose of this event. It's more about, yes, I've got debuts, and yes, we brought you that diamond solitaire pendant and all that. And we have new. But this is what's a lot of fun because this value is, that price tag is for 8 years ago. Can you imagine what it would be today to build enough gold to house a 5.5 carat triple row diamond bracelet? That's not going to be easy. Take a look. What I'm going to do here is 7 inches, by the way. So 7 inches is the length. So yes, it'll have to stay 7 inches. I can't shorten it, I can't lengthen it. Stays at 7 inches. It's, you see there the triple row, especially the row in the middle, they're much bigger. For every squared off link, there's 2 center stones there. And I mean in the center. And then there are 3 in each section or each link, 3 of the smaller round brilliants. Item number here is 9080, 544 in diamonds, VS every one of them. And this is the yellow gold. Look at that. Well, I don't know how you decide here, but probably whatever you wear the most of. That's the best way. Whatever you wear the most in your collection. Maybe you're dedicated to one bracelet, one color, one look. That's the other thing. If you don't want to mess around with adding and stacking and wearing 18 different bracelets at once, you just want one big mighty look, that's it right there. Stunning look, white, yellow, one of each. That's going to be it. Insert closure, double figure 8 safety. These are some of the best and most pronounced figure 8 safeties I've seen in a bracelet, which I'll show you. And we got to make it easy. And it can go right out to you on Monday. So you'll have this, barring any weather delays or any shipping delays, you'd have it by Thanksgiving, right? We put it in a box. We put your name on that box. We send it out to you on Monday. You have it a couple days later. You're wearing your bracelet. And everybody's, the gravy suddenly, oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted. I was looking at your bracelet. Oh, my goodness, pouring wine. Oh, I was looking at your bracelet. Yeah, it's one that you want to wear with caution because this is a distracting piece. This is a really, truly, like, that's the wow bracelet. I see a lot of great diamond bracelets out and about. This one is elite level. We'll try it on the wrist for you. It's not going to be $14,999 because isn't that the point of this sale event? Let's show you what it looks like from a distance. There's one half of your insert box closure. Wow. Here's the other half. What did I tell you? It just is, that is striking. Look at this. The closure, all camouflaged with the same style of link, the same diamond design here over the closure. Here's the, let me show you the double figure 8s there. There they are, double figure 8 safeties. Here's the white gold. Might as well pair them up side by side. Honestly, I don't know. How do you choose? Maybe if you want one of each, you take them both. With this value, hopefully it's doable. It's better than $10,000 today. Only one in white and one in yellow. So again, you choose your favorite. Do you want the white or the yellow? Totally up to you, but this is one that is just wild. Look at that. Look at the width. It's larger than any bracelet we've done in diamonds, all diamonds. This style is everything. And it will not be $99.99. You got a better value coming your way. You give me a call, we'll do better than $8,000, better than $7,000. This is for 5.5. And again, one row is the larger individual stones down the middle. The smaller stones are on either side. 3 rows, but so beautifully set together that you would never know it. It just looks like you're wearing what would be, I don't know, those would be what? If that was a diamond individually, that was the width of that bracelet, it'd probably be 1.5 carats each. And then you'd probably have what, 30 of them? So you'd be talking about 45 carats in diamonds. I mean, that's the look you get. So by making them smaller rows, that's the deal. Isn't this great? It's so important. We've got the white, we've got the yellow. You tell me which one you want. It's not 7,000. It's not even going to be 6,500. Let's go even lower. So much gold obviously makes such an impact there as well. And we're going even less than $6,000. It'll be $59.99. $59.99, and guess what? You get $600 off just for shopping this sale, this event while it's here. We're just doing everything to make it as enticing as possible, and that's the ultimate high-level bracelet. We've done a number. I've had 10 carats. Again, 10-carat bracelets. I've had a 14-carat bracelet. The interesting thing was the 14-carat was princess cut, so it was really narrow, and it really was a smaller look. This is so much larger right here. So a major moment here for you, and call me now. $59.99. That's it. That's all. It is stunning. You ready? $600 off, $53.99. Bracelet is yours. $53.99 puts it below $1,000 a carat with all the free gold that you're getting. I mean, it is free gold. Don't make a mistake about it here. This is free gold, and it's a lot of free gold because it's so wide. So again, 7 inches only, white or yellow, your choice of, and then we will go ahead and take it on out of here, get it right out to you. Love that. That is so special. And then, of course, we're going to show you the aquamarine, the Tanzanite. We have the yellow diamond blowout, which is my 1.5 carats. We've got, okay, you know, speaking of diamonds, I couldn't help but bring this band. Do you know this band? Because there's a very stark similarity here. Don't these look good together? Could I even do, okay, I've never done that before. Look, we got like, it's like jewelry Jenga going on here. We've got the band. I wanted you to see here, and don't worry, you can't hurt the gold and hurt the diamonds. So look at that. That may be princess cuts in the band ring and rounds in the bracelet, but that's the whole similar triple stacked row style. So I thought, let's bring out the ring that goes so well. If you like the whole style of the bracelet you're seeing, let's bring you the ring that goes along with it right here. Item number is going to be 1128922. And keep on calling on the bracelets. Those will be gone before the day is over. You know what else is still hanging out? The 1 carat look in the diamond solitaire pendant, the 80-pointer minimum for $14.99. The ruby bangle is still here, the ruby bangle with the 5-stone style. And now we're getting to our triple row diamond ring princess cuts. And yay, round brilliance. How about a 1.33 carat overall? How about 3 rows? How about princess round and making that, I love the princess cut set a little bit less than, meaning a little bit recessed below the round. So it's like so much dimension, so much texture here. A band that is elite level and a huge value on a 1.33 carat. We're blowing it out. Maybe you want the ultimate diamond band ring. We talked about 1 rows. Here we go with 3 that ends up looking like 1. Let's try it on. Yay, I'm so excited about this. What a value. What a value you have here. Oh, look at that. This with the bracelet. Seriously, I already put the bracelet away. I got to show you. The two together is amazing. Maybe you already have this ring. This ring's been on a number of times. Been a very popular band for us. The triple row. Oh, here's the thing. The band is supposed to be $49.99. I'd say for an extra few, you just go with the bracelet. But I'm going to take the band down so you can get them both if you want to pair them all up, because what goes better with those diamond pendants we had that were so popular? What goes better with your diamond studs? What goes better with the bracelet you already have? Everything goes with diamonds. Every single last thing. So you get the great diamonds, you get something that's, again, high quality, so you never need to upgrade. You certainly don't need to upgrade when you're going VS from the start, am I right? That's how you do it. We're gonna take it on down really quickly and make it even better than $2,000. We have 45 minutes left today. So that means, okay, not a lot of time, got a few pieces to show you, and got to make sure you get the wow factor. And we still have a Tanzanite that's almost 3 carats coming up that looks like this. So there's a lot to get to as far as big values on important pieces. But if you want the bracelet or the ring or one or the other, we're going under $2,000 for real. This is, again, real deal diamonds from the earth, best of BS. So you get nothing but, I think we can tell they're white diamonds because they're in the white gold, they're on a white background. If there was any brown, yellow, gray, you would see it and it would jump out to you. Instead, you get that beautiful colorless. The only color I want to see is brilliance. I just want to see the rainbow fireworks. That's all I want to see in my diamonds for color. I don't want any browns. I don't want any yellows. If I wanted a brown diamond, I'd get a brown diamond. If I wanted yellow in my diamonds, I'd get a yellow diamond. And we make those affordable too. But here's how you get the best of white diamonds right here and not even have to spend $29 or $19.99. Big value. I'm making it $18.88, and you know by now that price tag comes way down to $1,699 for the band. $16.99 because you get almost $200 off. So that's the way you get it. And by the way, we do have all gold colors, white, yellow, rose gold on our carat 33 triple row, and Tanzanite for the bottom of the hour coming on up. I want to bring out those yellow diamonds though. We have yellow. Did you have a request there, Joanne, or something else? Or okay, so get requests in if you have them. But Joanne, thank you. Here we go. I have got a major moment here for you, and yellow diamonds are coming up in a 1.5 carat size. We've got the band ring for you, $18.88. The aqua's here as well, but let's just give you a quick look. This is just quick. This is quick, quick, quick. We've got some big diamonds, and I know they're not for everybody. So we have big yellows. My favorite is the trillion. Yeah, you know that already. My favorite to see is this huge yellow diamond. Come on now. Come on now. Look at that trillion. Look what we've got there. And then you have a pear shape. Oh my. And we'll zoom back because you got to see them all. And there's a heart. Yeah, heart-shaped, trillion, and pear. So we're getting into some of the rarer cuts and the rare sizes because there are big 1.5 carat plus in the sizes here. Thank you. So here's what we'll do. Which one do you like? And they all have the same designer with the same gorgeous double halo. So it starts with the yellow halo, goes to the white diamond halo, gives you diamonds down the sides as well. Stunning. And now for the blowout. We're going to make it quick because you know how this goes. Yellow diamonds are fantastic. And then we have the big Tanzanite deal right after this. And then we're going to need some requests because now I'm out of jewelry. Literally, my counter is clear. After I show you the Tanzanite and the aqua, that's all I have. That's everything. I've shown you all of it. All of it has been shown. So we can either recap, which I don't have many of those either, or we can take your requests. So we still got 45 minutes from this moment on. Let me know what you'd like to see. Tanzanite is coming up after the yellow diamonds, but this is the greatest value. This is as low as they can get. Isn't that what's so wonderful about seeing a sale show? When you see a sale discounted show like this, you know every item I show you between the value I'm giving plus your 10% off, it means lowest price you'll ever see. There is not going to be a better or a lower price than what we have on these items. So this is the time you shop them because everyone's always worried about, yeah, but what if I wait? Could it be lower? Might it be lower? Might it get better? What if they do, who knows? This is the best. And these stones, because, well, they're so elite level. I mean, 1.5 carat plus, and rare cuts. And then, of course, that's only the center stone. These aren't 1.5 carat total. That's the center. So when you look at the total weights, they're way up there. And we'll show them to you. And we'll walk you through what's happening here in the center first, because that's so important. Actually, they're all the same. All 159s. Wow, I did not realize that till just now. 159 for every one of them. Heart-shaped trillion and pear, all 159 center. And then what's going to vary a little bit are the side stones, the double halos, the diamonds down the sides, just because of the different shapes. So it'll all be around, it looks like they're all about 1 carat in the sides. Yeah, all right there in that 1 carat range as far as all your side stones. So they'll all be about like 259, 260. in overall carat weight, but you have to choose your favorite. Lowest price we can do. They started, well, you know, these are 29,999 pieces at TVON. So we're going to make them a lot better. And remember, to all of our newer shoppers, our yellows are natural. They are not treated. They're not even heated. They're not irradiated. There's absolutely no treatment. These yellow diamonds, and that's why I want to speak to this, not only size, but color. It's the specific color they are. The fact that they're a brighter yellow. This isn't a dull, barely there. This doesn't look like a dingy white diamond. We've all seen them. We've all seen them. When you get a yellow diamond that's lighter, the problem is it can look like a not so great white diamond. It's a very confusing world of diamonds. There's so many things to learn. There are folks that literally spend 8 years, 9 years, literally training every day to be a diamond certifier or a diamond grader or a diamond evaluator or a diamond appraiser. I mean, it's a very complicated world that's gotten a lot more complicated because now most everything you see out there are LGDs, lab-grown diamonds, and you got to go in and even first figure out, okay, is the thing even real? Like, is it real? Was it made in the lab by man, or was it made in the earth by Mother Nature? So that's really the deal here. So we've got the natural in color, natural all through and through, best color. Bright sunshine yellows, brilliant cuts as well, rare cuts too up here, and they're not going to be $29,000. I realize these are not for everybody because, well, these are the kind of pieces that cost 6 figures and 7 figures when you're out in a retail world, and they're out there. They're out there, but you would have to go like those famous drives and streets and, you know, Rodeo, Fifth, that's an avenue, really, really important places that you like to shop. Chicago, Miami, any big city is going to have those great stores where you can walk in and look at some natural yellow diamonds of this size and get ready to be absolutely blown away and knocked out because they're 6 and 7 figures all day. Not for something that's 25 carats. Those are more like auction houses and museums. I'm talking about 1.5 carat natural yellow diamonds, 6-figure price tags. Let's get them really low. They're not even going to be a 4-figure price tag. We have 5 to start. I'm going to take them down below even $9,999. So suddenly we're in the 4-figure range, which would never be happening on rings of this size and center stones like that. And instead of 99, 89, 79, each and every center stone here is a 159. So they're well over 1.5 carats. Take a look, for instance, of what the trillion looks like on the hand. They're not small. I can make any ring look small just because I have a larger hand. And so the fact that I've got these rings on and they look oh so important like they do, look at that size that you're getting. Trillion, heart-shaped pair, which one do you like? Gifting, oh my goodness. She gonna thank you. What'd you do, sell the house? What'd you do, sell the boat? Did you sell all the cars? Did you sell everything? You sold everything. I mean, how else do you get something like this? Who's spending $300,000, $400,000 on one piece of jewelry? People do. If they want those natural yellows, you don't have to. You have found the solution. You have found the key. You have found the source. You have found the best way to shop for any diamond. We bring them all to this incredible level. And we're looking at, again, the trillion, the heart shape, and the pear shape. And I will make them all better than $7,000, better than even $69.99. Here's your moment. They are not even going to be $6,000. They are $5,999, lowest price ever while they last, and you still get a bonus savings of $600 off. So they will be $53.99 only to get your favorite of the 3, whichever one you like. And again, all about 260 in overall diamond weight. The specifics are just slightly different per diamond. All 159 centers, whether you're choosing the true heart, the magnificent trillion, which is probably the rarest of them all, and the pear shape, because I've always had pear shapes and heart shapes, but trillions in yellow diamonds, I do not usually have. So a really lovely look there, $59.99. Okay, so we got to just wow you here. Let's move on. I think I've lost you, and I don't want to lose you. And I mean your attention. So I'm going to go something, we're just going to go absolutely wild here on Tanzanite. Call me on the yellows. Boom, here it is. I have been waiting all day to show this huge 3 carat to you. It is a fabulous oval, 112.95.32. And we're going to go absolutely nuts here on the Tanzanite. I know, big Black Friday countdown sale. You got 10% off everything. What would you like to have? And the whole counter up here is clear. After the aquamarine, which I have one aqua to show you, I've shown you everything in the show, every last thing. So now we got to really make some serious mountains here move. We got to make the mountains move. We got to make some waves, and we got to really wow you with those big baguettes. 37 points among the 4. You've got an incredible look here in a Tanzanite blue wing, Block D, Museum Reserve. Love the way these stones are set side to side. It's kind of like that 3 stone, but 3 stones might look a little bit basic, so we kept the diamonds going. 2 on each side gives it that balance, covers that band with big diamonds. They're baguettes in this case, which look like, imagine mirrors that can be brilliant as well. That's what you have here in this amazing example. And all we got to do is find a way. So I'm going to actually make this really interesting here. And we haven't done an auction all day. I'm going to do one right now. And I need you to know something. We're giving you some crazy values today. I know it's so hard to make every single item a better value than the last. It's really difficult to do that because every item's a value. So again, I'm losing money on everything I show you, everything I drop. So this is where, again, how do you make it the next big value, the next moment? We're going to go 0 to start. Going to try it. Now, instead of $2,000 increments, because, you know, it's an important piece with big diamonds, it's in white gold. It stays in white gold, so the only choice you're going to have to make is what size you need. We're going to start at 0. Now, $2,000 increments probably isn't going to get a lot of action. So I'm going to go in 1,000. You know what? Skip that. We're going to go in $500 increments. Just so we're not here all day, because if I go in $10 increments, we'll be here till like 2032. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand on my feet for 3 hours in 2032, because I'll be ancient. So here's what we're going to offer. What is that? Actually, that's not that far away. That's not that far away. That's like, yeah, 6 years away. Okay, maybe I gotta get back, like spend a little more time in the gym if I'm not gonna be standing for 3 hours in 6 years. No, that just sounds, isn't that, do you ever have those moments where you're like, yeah, like wait, 1990 was 35 years ago? I still can't even fathom it. Here we are. There are people that I hang out with that were born after the year 2000, like they're right here in front of me. Like just, it's moments like that where you just feel really old. So 2032 is not that far away. So we've established that, but we are gonna start at 0 and we're gonna go in $500 increments. Okay? And we're gonna just, listen to the phones ring. That's all we're gonna do. And there's no reserve. And there's still 10% off. Yeah, that too. So yeah, if you bid $500 and win, you're paying $450. If you bid $1,000 and win, you're paying $900. If you bid, I should probably start somewhere like $5,000. Let's start at 5. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. No, we got to start at 0. Do we have $500? We have it. $500 we have a leader. We have a bidder, and we have somebody who wants to steal a piece of jewelry from me, and I love it. Let's steal jewelry legally with our blessing. Yes, I'm going to advocate jewelry thievery up here. Sometimes you just got to make sure the crowd is still there. Like, we're still broadcasting, right? And we only have one more piece to show you, so I'm going to also need requests. Or we can just, like, rerun last night's show. I don't know, whatever we need to do. Well, that's it. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you're seeing my farewell swan song show. Because I think it's fair to say, and I've got, you know, we work with very kind people here, but if I sell that at $450, this will be my last time on the air. This will be my last 35 minutes I get to be with you on TV offering jewelry. I'm going to be selling like walk-in shower tubs on infomercials or something. You know, that's what I'm going to be doing next probably. I mean, this is just, I don't know. They're going to make me sit down and read teleprompters and talk about the news. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, I don't want to do that. I did that when I was a kid, when I was a teenager. I did the news. We have $1,000, seriously. I mean, do you want to see me on the local news? I mean, I'm okay with that. It's easier. I could sit, I wouldn't have to stand. So there's that. I could sit comfortably on a chair for 30 minutes and then be done. But you know, I think we got a deal here. Do we have 15? Not yet. But we do have a couple people that are trying to get in desperately, so we'll make sure. I won't end the auction until we get every bidder in, okay? I promise you. But we're looking for more. We need $49.99. But again, that's beside the point here. We're at $1,000, which would really only be $900. I haven't tried this on yet, have I? It's a $270 Blue Wing Museum Reserve, so there aren't many of those either. And do we have 15? No, we have 2 bidders and I've got $1,000. Okay. No, I'm not even qualified to read the news if I only get $1,000 for this. They're not going to want me either. They're going to be like, no. You go figure out something else to do. Do we have 15? We've got it. $1,500 over there. We are going to be here till 2032. At this rate, we'll still be here. Yeah, years from now. Well, eventually we're going to get this. And you know what? That's fun because as the years go by, the Blue Wing Block D, more valuable. Can you imagine? We could be on the air still offering this in auction when the Tanzanite goes extinct, when the mine closes. We can be on the air offering breaking news. I'll get the alert on my phone. My best dealer will tell me, hey, the mine just closed. I got somebody literally who's on the ground there. He's like, I'll tell you, you'll be the first to know. You'll be the first to know and you can share it with the world. When that mine closes, you guys will be the first to know. I'll get the alert. I'll let you know. I'll probably be on TV talking about Tanzanite. And we won't have the blue wings by that point, but we could still be on this auction, theoretically. We're at $1,500. I'm going to give it a final call. My goodness gracious. Well, this is not a $1,500 ring. It's not a $2,000 ring. It's not a $3,000 ring. It's a $5,000 ring. But that's again, that's another issue. That's a separate thing. That's on me. That's okay. But here's what we've got to do. Yeah, seriously, I would like to be here tomorrow, but I don't know. We're going to give it a final 2 minutes because we have, one bidder left. I don't know what happened. My audience has left me. I don't know. But you're here. And that means lesser competition for you. I think we can tell. We've had 3 bids. Actually, only 2 bidders and 3 bids. So it's obviously a lower, and I started at 0. So here's, by the way, that's also the profit here, 0. Actually, well, can we talk about negative? Does it still count as like a lack of, it doesn't matter. If you're losing money, you're losing money. And we're losing money. That's all I can tell you. The band is worth $2,000. How many times have I said $2,000 for a band? A lot. And that's obsolete now too, it's gone up. So, that was when gold was just, $3,800. I was talking about $2,000 for a band and now it's more. So you've got more in just the gold. Believe it or not, you can believe me, you can choose not to believe me. I was up here on TV a year ago and 2 years ago talking about gold going to $4,000 an ounce. Nobody believed me. I had people writing into me that said, I don't know what you're smoking, but that is absolutely ridiculous. And here we are. And now I'm talking about, just because I'm just repeating what the experts tell me, I'm not a gold expert. I'm going to sell a lot of it, but I'm not a financial advisor. I don't advise the global gold market. I'm not on the Gold Council. Now, my dear friend in the business, he owns gold mines. He's doing quite well with himself right now. He's like, he retired actually a bunch of years ago. He hasn't worked in like years and years and years. And I bet you he's off buying islands now. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing well. With his money. I don't know what he's doing with his money. I know he's living the life. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I don't know. There's no reserve. We're looking for $2,000. By the way, $2,000 would be $200 off. Right now it's $150 off. The more you bid, the more you save. We're going to give it a last call. It's a gorgeous 270. I want to try it on again. So let me try it on real quick. It does stay in the white gold. We'll size it for you. Let's try it on one more time before we run this final clock because it's going to be a 2-minute clock. It sure will. A 2-minute clock. Here we go. There's what it looks like on the hand, just in case you didn't see that yet. And it's got to stay in the white gold, so we're going to have it right out to you. The only thing we need to know is your ring size. And if you're not sure, take your best guess, okay? And we'll do that for you. Let's see. Jason, are you on this one verifying? Nope. Are we ready for a 2-minute final call? Final call, final clock. Let's go. It is going to be last chance, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And there it is. And you have to be on the phone lines connected to an operator before the 2-minute clock ends. So it just means dial in a hurry. Go for it quickly. Start dialing frantically and furiously, 626-626-8700, and make sure you get in here. I wonder if the light will stay on. Let there be light. With 20, 30 minutes left in the show, I got the light on. We'll see if it stays on. Because I know, the jewelry suffers without proper lighting. But what can I say? You're going to like it better in person, aren't you? Jason, you picking up something from earlier? Because I'm getting ready to recap. I only got one more piece to show you for the day, and yet that's not going to take 28 minutes. So we're going to make sure, now this auction, we could just leave this running. but I know we're anxious to get a winner here. So we've got a final minute left, ticking down, last chance, last call. Here you go. Come on in, $1,500. We're looking for $2,000, which would be $200 off. So your $2,000 bid might turn into an $1,800 ring, which is really wild to think about. And here is our last call. And again, anything else you want to check on, I don't know, I didn't think there'd be a diamond pendant left, but we do. We have the 80-point minimum diamond pendant still here to offer, which is $14.99. So we'll give that a little recap if you joined us a little bit later. Our 3 yellow diamonds are here, if you want the 3 big jumbo yellow diamonds. The yellow and the pink diamond combination is here, and the ruby bangle is here. I don't know how or why, but it's here. So we've got a few pieces to recap. 2 gents rings. I had 2 gents rings today. One was a ruby, star ruby. One was a moonstone. They're still here as well. So we'll recap a few things before we go, but we have 15 seconds left. Do we have $2,000? Did I hear that? Allison, do you have $2,000? We do have $2,000. Thank you very much. We have $2,000 now. So just seconds left to go. And oh yeah, that's right. I always forget the clock pauses when we update. But I'll call it out, Tony. If you want to upgrade the bid, I could. Oh, there we go. It's 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Anyone want to go 25? Yes or no? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. And now we have an aqua. Aqua, Sierra, Santa Maria. Remember, the pendant already went. Pendant sold earlier. This one needs rhodium on the side, so please ignore that. It's half yellow gold, half white gold right now. But it is all Sierra Santa Maria, and it's 112.9649. The big Sierra Santa Maria, and what an unusual cut you're getting here. It's the Asher cut. Hello, Asher cut. Beautiful halo around it as well. And then we got recaps. This is my last new item of the day. So whatever else you want to see, we've got 25 minutes to play. So let me know and shop and save. That's the big deal. Now here's our 2 carat 13, a 213, and 35 points in diamonds around it. And a classic band that we're going to re-rhodium if you want white gold, or you could choose to get yellow gold, or you could choose to get rose gold, but it's a dynamic aqua. And I was saying this earlier when I flashed it, it has a little aqua. It's not just, doesn't feel just straight up blue. It feels like it's got a teeny tiny little secondary of turquoise, so it feels really like this pretty feminine aqua tone. And ooh, $39.99. Yeah, let's forget about that. Let's send it out for even better right now. Last call on the show. We still have our umbrella with our sapphires. That was a brooch pendant combo. Still have our diamond pendant. We'll show that as well. But if you want this $39.99 ring, please don't pay $39.99. I am encouraging you and enticing you with some very serious value today. And as we now have 25 minutes left in our Saturday of this fabulous November Saturday, as Thanksgiving approaches, Black Friday countdown is on, and we are so excited. This 1122 day, 1122. I like that. 112225. Let's blow it out and make it too good. It is going to be only 20. You know what? Skip 29, skip 19.99. Let's go even lower. Fabulous value right now. Let's go ahead and do it. $1,499, and you save $150, and then it's recap time. Now, I still have Friday's merchandise out here as well. So if there's anything from, like, let's say last night you're still thinking about, give me a call. You know what else is here? That Wonder Ring, that green zircon. I cannot believe now. Last night, I know some of you missed out on the show. We have a green zircon. Amazing. We have a very special, I love the Brazilian Paraiba in quartz that we have as well. We had a couple really good ruby deals. I mean, if there's anything from last night you're thinking about and want to get another chance at, again, this is going to be re-rhodiumed if you choose the white gold. So that just means that white gold isn't really white gold in the band, which is why it looks a little odd. So that will be all re-rhodiumed for you. I'm going to try it on the hand for you. There it is. Look at that. There's something that just, well, it just lights up. It completely, every facet just glows. It's bold as can be. That's $13.50 at checkout. Amazing. And any gold you want on that gorgeous Asher cut. Now, requests are welcome, but also recaps. What would you like to see? Now, clearly the value of the day was our 80-point minimum diamond solitaire pendant in a huge VS round brilliant. We're going to share that with you. Here's our $14.99, really $13.49 aqua. Make sure you get that one. I am going to just flash this green zircon from last night because this is absolutely stunning. I think it's one of the prettiest stones we have. It is worth it just for the stone, and it's 1126206 green zircon, 4 carats, 17 is the size. It has the element of blue and golden behind it, so it's not just green. It's not that deep dark bottle green we usually see with the zircons. Yeah, call me in the aqua. We're verifying on the aqua now. Here's the green zircon oval, diamonds all the way framing it, but they just point out towards the side to kind of lead into this knife edge style. Knife edge is when it comes to a point down the center, and then you've got all that cutout detailing. It looks like little leaves that are in a chevron shape that go all the way up to the top. It's only going to be $12.99 for a huge zircon. Green, blue, golden, all together at the same time. $1,299 turns into $1,169 at checkout. So you've got a huge green zircon value there. Then we're going to recap the Burma Ruby Bangle. And $1,169 on that one. And yes, I have the final count of what's left in the diamonds we can make the solitaire pendants into. So we're going to do that as well. A last call on our diamond solitaire pendant. Cannot wait. And then the ruby bangle. Somebody seriously needs it. 5 rubies, 1 huge gold bangle, $37.77 is the price tag. We showed it earlier. I'm putting it on the hand again. Here it is. Oh my goodness, so pretty. I feel like $1 million bucks. I mean, when you've got something like that on your wrist, it does not go unnoticed. And it's the standalone. Rubies are just, we don't see large rubies even in rings that often. So to get 5 individual large rubies that match like that, item number was 1116371. Do you see how solid? Look at all that gold. Look at the depth and the thickness of the gold there. I mean, it's a wide piece. Like I said, this is like 10 rings in one. When you get a bangle of that size, that weight, all mirror finished. Here are your 5 matched stones. Look at that, perfectly matched. Blue reds, because they're out of Burma, that is the top worldwide source for rubies. It's Burma. And the whole bangle, $37.77. However, that price is not what sticks. That comes down to $33.99. You're saving $377, so $33.99 is your price tag. It's one only. It fits basically all the average sizes. 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, 7 1/2. Locks tight here on the side. Then you've got your 2 figure-8 safety catches, which are gonna, extra security there. It's locked. It's already locked. That's not going anywhere. But figure-8's important, because if they weren't there, you'd wonder why. And there it is. $33.99, 1 caller, it will be gone. Congratulations in advance. It's not gone yet, but it will be. And that is just one of my best values all time. I've had a lot of values over the years, but a ruby bangle like that for $33.99. Allison, what are you taking? Jason, what are you taking? Let me know so I don't recap it, because we're in recap mode here. Plus, we have the green zircon, which is also still here at $12.99. Very busy on the phone lines here. Jason, what'd you pick up over there? Thank you. Five matched rubies, $33.99. Who is going to take the bangle? So much gold. The bangle is gone. Congratulations. Excuse me, I just had water go down the wrong pipe. It happens inevitably when you're on live TV trying to drink water and talk at the same time. Here we go. There is, that's the green with a subtle blue and a subtle golden. Thank you on the ruby bangle. Congratulations. Here's the 417 zircon. We got a lot of people on the phone lines. Everyone's picking up all the pieces from the day, and next we're going to recap the diamond solitaire pendant. But here is the 417 zircon in that designer mounting. Such a lovely piece, isn't it? And we're going to do something wild. It's $12.99, but $11.69 at checkout. You got the value, and then get ready. We're going to do our last little look at our 80-point minimum solitaire diamond pendant. So important to have. Everybody needs a good diamond pendant. And this way you put it with your favorite chain at home, your diamonds by the yard, whatever it is. We're going to recap that next. It was here a couple hours ago. So we're going to bring that back out. If you like the green zircon, let me try this one on for you as well. I forgot to do that because I We showed it last night, so I'm just assuming you saw it, but you probably didn't. Take a look at it there. There it is on the hand. It's got a great profile view as well with some of that gold cutout that you're going to see that happens leading up to the sides. There you go. $11.69 on that one. We'll see who's got it. Very, very pretty stone and big. That's a big zircon. They are rare to see in sizes that get over a carat. So when you start getting into these really big, hefty 3 and 4 carats, and then this one topples over that, you got a really big value there. I am loving that green. How pretty. And that one stays in the yellow. Actually, no, doesn't have to. Oh, good. You can choose the gold color. Yeah. Do you want the green zircon? You got it. Thank you so much. And then let's just go ahead and recap that quickly. That beautiful diamond solitaire I was talking about. It was here earlier. It's almost gone, but surprising. And again, with people tuning in and out all day long, look at that diamond solitaire. 80 points. I may even just come in even closer. I'm not shy about getting up close and personal with these diamonds. Why not? This is what the whole purpose is to give you that VS diamond of a lifetime. The one that looks like a 1 carat, because it's 6 millimeters minimum. Every one I measured each one with the millimeter gauge, one after the other, all at least 6 millimeters in size. And here is your 80 point, what the carat weight is going to translate to what we call a light 1 carat. It looks like a carat, obviously. That's why I have the millimeter size up there. So you understand and know that's going to look and have the appearance of a 1 carat. And I don't know about you, but I don't care one iota about what my stone weighs when I take it out and put it on a scale, because I'm never going to take it out and put it on a scale. We already did that and now set it in the pendant, because jewelry is to wear. It's not to dismantle and take apart and put stones on scales. We already did that for you. And there's at least 80 points, but there are 93 pointers and 86 pointers and 92 pointers here as well. So the question is, do you like a 1 carat diamond? Because if you like a 1 carat diamond, you're getting that look all day, but you're also getting this classic setting style, the beautiful split bail, the basket work, which alone, all that gold is going to cost you a lot of money these days. And if you need to have it, well, guess what? It is only $1,499. We have the white, the yellow, and the rose gold. And then Susan said, well, what if I want a whole necklace? What if I don't want to bother with a chain? What if I want to get the whole necklace all in one, ready to go, ready to wear, maybe ready to gift? Susan, we got you covered. Take a look at this. Here is the entire look, but with a bezel setting of that stone. Now it's a smaller stone, but it doesn't look that much smaller thanks to the bezel. 11222028 is your item number on the necklace. The full necklace that gives you that station style. I'm calling it station because it's actually set within. The chain that's adjustable, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, white, yellow, or rose gold. This is fabulous gifting. There's your lobster claw closure. Look how we upgraded the closure. Gave you the 16, 17, 18 inches in length. I'm going to show it to you on the neckline as well, because that's really the story here, is let's see what it looks like from a distance away so you can see how beautiful it's going to be, how it's going to show up plenty. That is a 31 pointer, but it automatically looks double when you wrap it in gold, as we have. So when you get that bezel setting, looks so much larger, and you can wear here, that's 16, 17, 18. You've got a lot of range to play with there, because you've got all those different 3 lengths to work with, and it's under $1,000. So chain comes with it, but it's all attached. So you never have 2 separate pieces. It's all in one. It's ready to gift, ready to wear, ready to go, and it's not even $1,000. And this is quite the value. Let me also show it up close too. Obviously here it is from a distance, but let's show it this way so you can see here what it's all about. I don't think this one's going to sit on its own, but that's going to be our 31 point minimum. And I'll do that one for $799. It makes it $719 and change at checkout. Even better, as we are now in the last 14 minutes of our Saturday edition of Black Friday Countdown Sale, because here we are, Saturday before T-Day. That means you've got Black Friday next Friday. We're talking about a big, 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 big sale event. But here's the thing, $799. The sale is just as good today. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for Black Friday. You don't have to wait for Thanksgiving Day. You don't have to wait for even next week. You've got the great discounts happening right now. And here it is again, oh, on the hand, that sparkle chain you're getting, all diamond cut to the chain, beautiful solitaire. You know what I love about it? Just the fact that it's a centered up solitaire like this. It sits centered. It never does this or does this, or does that, or the chain where all of a sudden the clasp is in the front, and that's so annoying, right? I don't like that at all. I mean, these are champagne problems, yes, but I don't want to have to mess with my closure all day. I don't want to have to move my chain and my necklace and put it in the back. You're never going to happen here. It's just going to be that perfect piece. Always sits with that diamond solitaire right there centered up. And in comparison, I'll just show you. Here's the 80 pointer pendant. I'm just going to try to grab this with my left hand for you and show you what it looks like side by side with the 31 pointer. And yeah, there's a difference in 31 points and 80 points. However, because the bezel is around your 31 pointer, you don't actually have all that different of a look here versus the 80, because the 80 is not in the bezel. So you do get a bigger look here. So the necklace that you're seeing on the left is $719 and change. The pendant is $1349. So, you know, there are options. And that's probably why Susan said, okay, let's just see what you can do with a whole necklace. Let's see what you can do if everything's put together. Let's see what you can do if you got a chain attached already with all the adjustability that's great for gift giving. So $799 for the necklace and $1499 for the pendant, each with 10% off, as we have about 12 minutes to go in our Saturday. So it is time to get a move on. Choose your diamond favorite, whatever it is, but they are as classic as it gets. You've got the big diamond solitaire, which is our light 1 carat off to the right. You've got the chain, the full necklace, the 31 pointer with the bezel off to the left, $799, $1499. You choose. $719 and change at checkout for the necklace, $1349 and change for the pendant by itself. So again, it is a bigger diamond off to the right. In the pendant, you are getting a bigger diamond. There's no disputing that. But there's the difference side by side. Why not? Show you what you're getting so you can make the best choice. Maybe the best choice for you is the pendant. Maybe the best choice for gift giving to a daughter is going to be the necklace. Whatever you want to do, because maybe you're not sure if your gift recipient has a chain. I've done that before. And again, this was only a few years ago. I decided to buy my nail tech, who, you know, a friend as well. Obviously, I spend a lot of time with her. I spend more time with my, you know, nail tech than I spend with most family members because, you know, that's where I'm spending a lot of time. But you know, it's like I gave her a pendant. I loved it, and it was so beautiful, and she loved it too. But she came back to me a couple weeks later and said, you know, I don't have a chain. I'm going, oh no. And of course, I, you know, went out and bought a chain for her, you know, to complete the gift. But, you know, it was another $300-400 for the chain, and that was back then. Today it'd be higher. That was years ago. So what you'd spend on a chain right now, well, it's, you know, a good $600-700 for a chain. So why not get the whole thing for $719 and you get the big diamond, so it's all in one. So it makes a lot of sense that way too. So I'm just saying, as a gift, because we're in that gift giving season, we're in that popular gift shopping time of the year, whether that's going to be, hey, maybe that's not, maybe you're done. Hanukkah, Christmas, maybe it's done. Maybe you're all done. Maybe you're like you're the anti-procrastinator. You are so like organized and on it, and please tell me, teach me, show me your ways. But you know, if you're all done, well, this is an anniversary gift. This is a birthday gift. This is a whatever gift. This is a retirement. This is the new baby, the new bride, the bridesmaid, whatever it is. This is a gift for anybody and everybody at any time. This doesn't have to be just big old holiday shopping. This can be any time, and it's a beautiful necklace also to just really treat yourself. Stack it, layer it, wear it, enjoy it, but that's the way you do it at $719 and change. Yes. Oh, good. Do they need to see it again? No? Okay, so the Moonstone gents rings sold. We had two great gents rings earlier, remember? We had the Moonstone gent style. We also had the Star Ruby with that really big oversized men's mounting. So there have been options for the guys today as well. Moonstone is now gone. And now we're ready for, I maybe have to I think we should probably recap the Star Ruby gents ring, don't you think? And Allison, did you pick up a necklace as well, or a pendant? Oh, really? They wanted something that was already sold? Oh, no, what was it? Oh, the necklace. We can see if we have anything like it. We could check. Now I know it's a little different, but let me show you something that I had last night. Who was that, Allison, that just missed out? Who was it? I'm going to flash it real quick. I have an aqua necklace that I happened to have last night. I've got it right here in my left hand. Who was it? Susie? Okay. Here's another aqua just gonna go ahead and, sorry, I'm just untangling the chain here. It's another aqua pendant. I'll show it right here for you first. It's another aqua, just if for anybody that missed out on the pear shape we had sold earlier. Here's 112-8791. Just an option, no obligation. But that's a really pretty sculptural, it's a fancy cut actually in the aqua. It's going to be our 8791. It's 18 karat solid gold with the chain. Yes. Yes, I can. Diamond pendant up close on the neckline. How you want to see it? You got it. Real quick on the up close on the diamond pendant, very quickly here for the caller on the line. Then we'll continue to share with you everything about that aqua necklace that I have bringing out, and keep calling on the necklaces themselves, the full diamond necklaces. And here we go with 9590. So there's the up close on that 9590, which is our 80-point solitaire pendant. So you will supply the chain on this one. White, yellow, and rose gold are your options. And we're making that $14.99. So that's what she wanted to see up close again. We've got the aqua pendant. Susan, thank you for that request on the necklace. I'm glad we had that for everybody. And then we will recap the men's star ruby. That gent style is going to be coming up again. We also have the close-up of the pear. Well, it's not really a pear shape. It's a pear meets a trillion. It's kind of like a combination hybrid. We have this aqua pendant, which is, maybe we just call it a pie cut. It's a pie cut with this beautiful ribbon design in 18 karat. 18 karat solid gold, 18 karat solid gold box link chain, 1, 2, 3, that's the carat weight, 1 carat 23 on that fancy cut, and it's 6 points in the diamonds. That is down to $16.99 as well. So there's our $16.99 aqua necklace. Did that help out, Joanne? Was that all they needed to see with the pendant? All right, you got it. So I want to move on to the other recaps I have here before we run out of time, because we're getting close. We got 6 and 7 minutes to go. So here's the, ooh, love that. It's just, I'm always surprised at how really good these stars are. For a long time prior to TVON, I was selling a lot of stars, sapphires, and rubies, and they always had really kind of muddled stars. They were very hard to detect. It was really hard to see. Here it is, that bright 283 star ruby in a gentleman's style. 59 points in the double halo, but it's a double halo, one on the side, one on the profile, one up top. So it's kind of like, again, a little different than like having 2 rows around your stone. So you've got a very special look here, and we finished it on the inside, very presidential link type of style to the sides of the band. And it's going to be only, I don't know how we did this, but $29.99. First caller on that one for a huge, that's a big ruby no matter what. It's just a big ruby. And then you've got the asterism, that's the phenomenal that naturally happens. Then you've got the really good setting with so much gold and diamonds, 1 halo up top, 1 halo on the side profile. What else do we have left? Maybe the yellow and white, we're gonna recap that. 3 big yellow diamonds. We had 3 huge carat 59 yellow diamonds. We still have our bracelet too. The big 544 triple row diamond tennis bracelet is also still here. That was $59.99. But really $53.99. And then here we go with that combination ring, the yellow and the white, or yellow, well, yellow and pink and white, all 3. You get all 3 gold colors. We're going to show it next. It was here earlier. That's $29.99. So is this. You can go colossal with your fancy diamonds here. We've got the half carat yellow oval with the 17-point pear shape, and it is pink pink. It's a very saturated pink diamond. It's another recap from earlier today, and it stays as is, but you get everything. You get the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold all together to match up with the white diamonds, the yellow diamonds, and the pink diamond. And it's a halo, double halo actually, and that is also $29.99. But last call on the show. We've got 5 minutes left to go. I do see you tomorrow. And that's at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern. We will have our 3 hours of Sunday do not miss, must see Sunday TV. We are going to have so much fun tomorrow as we continue our Black Friday countdown event. But let me know if there's anything else you want to see or check on availability. Obviously, there's been a lot of pieces going here from the first couple of hours here in our last hour. So if you have any questions on anything, you want to make sure you dial in. We'll let you know if it's still here, and you can take advantage of these big discounts and markdowns and all of that. But again, last call right now on this one, which is also $300 off. So $26.99 to get you the pink, the yellow, and those are really impressive center stones. Yes. I can. Tennis bracelet. Did you have a preference, white or yellow? White gold, you got it. Here comes the bracelet again on the wrist. Oh, and this white gold. And I could actually, let's even do better. Let's even show you the measurement that it has, because it's got this impressive width to it, which I think is really just kind of crazy when you think about it's over right at 1/4 of an inch in its width. So this is what it looks like on. This is my 544 tennis bracelet. It's a triple row style. And again, I'll show you I just measured the width of the bracelet. So going this way, across the way, it's 1/4 of an inch. It has the insert closure that you see the 2 figure eights. It's actually got some real kind of heavy, sturdy figure eights. It's going to insert into this box link, which is still covered with the same triple row pattern of diamonds, and then one side inserts into the other. Here's what it looks like the whole way through. 7 inches exactly is the length. It's the white gold. Look at the fluidity that it has, because again, it's like these little squared off sections are your links, but when it's all together, you see how there's no gap. Absolutely no break in the diamond action here, and then you just close it simply by, well, you're going to open up those figure eights, you're going to push it together, and then you see how seamless that is. And then you obviously fasten your figure eights, and it just does not, you can't barely even detect where the clasp is. The only way to know is by looking here on the side profile. There's going to be a little button still that's elevated, so when you do unfasten your figure eights, there's going to be a little button that you press down, and that's going to be what opens it up for you. So it's really just super well made, very hefty. And by the way, this was only $59.99. So it'll be $600 off. It takes it down to $53.99, which is under $1,000 a carat for these incredible diamonds and so much gold that you're getting in that bracelet, okay? So really important style there. Yes, white gold is verifying. So again, if you want that, we also have the yellow. Let me see if I can get the yellow gold here for you. I'll just rest that there for a minute and show you the yellow, just in case you did miss it. You're going, oh, I wish you had yellow. I do. The yellow gold is one of a kind and ready to go. So there's the yellow. Here's the white gold. This is $53.99. You get a $600 savings, and even wider than most of the bracelets I've had historically, because most of the time when I have tennis bracelets, a true like single row diamond tennis bracelet, round brilliant style, usually they're a lot more narrow. Even when they give you an overall carat weight that's larger, they are typically more narrow than this. So again, for those that want presence, size, bold, we have 90 seconds left in the show. This has got to be the must-have. And remember, you do have a money-back guarantee. This sale is epic, but you still get a money-back guarantee. We want you to love it. If there's anything that's not perfect about it, you send it on back to us, get your money back. It's just no problem. But that's the way you shop the discount before they're gone. White gold's verifying, yellow gold's here, 7 inches on each. So you let me know, or if you wanted to get them both in stack, or you want to have that perfect gold color to match every single ensemble every day, you do it now. But $53.99, take the $600 off. It's one of our bigger savings of the day. And then we will go right back down to our 2-tone, well, really 3-tone, rose, white, and yellow gold, and pink, yellow, and white diamonds together for $29.99. That was item number 1125844. The Gents Star Ruby is still here, by the way. Gent Star Ruby, $29.99. So the same price for either this multicolored diamond ring or the Gent Star Ruby. They're each going to be $26.99 at checkout. I'm with you tomorrow. Don't forget, 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific. That is noon Central. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have 3 hours. It's our big finale of the week because we're off on Monday and Tuesday. So our Black Friday countdown sale will continue. Thank you all so much for watching and shopping today. We're here for a few minutes, so keep on calling. We'll help you out. Place those orders. Save that big amount today. And I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.